Yes.
Storm King's Thunder. Recap, anybody?
I can't remember.
I couldn't possibly.
I'm
stuffed. I couldn't have another.
Go. No, you'll have one more whopper a thin recap.
So, last we left off... Wafer thin, you'll say. Last we left off, the session before last, Harshnag had kicked the large proverbial giant-sized bucket by collapsing a temple on himself and a dragon.
What a way to go.
What a way to go. An adventurous way to go.
Too soon.
Too soon. Well, it was. He left us too soon.
He did, yes.
He did. And so we ran away because the dragon that killed him was enormous and blue and ancient and scary.
And death.
Scary.
Death on wings.
Yes, quite literally. So we poured one out for our former homie, and then we
just kicked the barrel off the side of the airship.
Yes, just Sparta. And then we went straight to Xanthal's Keep, I believe, where we had many moons ago been given a quest to track down a dwarf by the name of Weevil. The Weevil, and he we located him. I'm going to say for him embarrassingly easily. And then some bugbears showed up because they had also heard about the bounty. And then we realised they were in the employ of a frost giant, was it?
Yes.
Was it a frost giant?
Who had a very bad day.
He had a very bad day. As did all the goblins being fired towards us from the horizon. And splat.
Yeah.
So we put paid to the bugbears. You got a minion for a little bit.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bugbear kidney sashimi. And then Bal went running off into the battlefield like some kind of murderous bullet train.
It was a humanitarian mission. The goblins were suffering by being thrown against the wall.
You're not Mary, you don't have to justify it.
It's funny if I do.
But it's better if you don't. So we put paid to the bugbears. We paralysed the young dwarf gentleman. We restrained him with the manacles. Then we all just went up to the battlements to watch Bal. You know, like when you take a child to one of those big soft play areas, you just watch them run around till they're tired.
Yes.
It was a little like that. And
as a parent, darling, yes, it really was. I've been there.
Ice knife. He's awfully good, isn't he?
Yes, look.
Yes, it was very pleasant.
Is that your dwarf? So talented, isn't he?
Yes. Yeah. He's got his grade 6 axe already, and we're not even going to do grade 7 through 9. We're going to get into concert standard percussion. So we then went to Mirabar and handed in for some money, which was lovely. Then we went from Mirabar via teleportation circle to Waterdeep. At which point Al decided to leave your gracious company and go to Everland to learn magic and swap magic, etc. at Wizard Summer Camp. And you you drank with Dernan for a week?
No, I fought in an arena.
They don't know that.
Oh.
Because we talked about that afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Something happened.
We lost.
Bal disappeared for a while and kept coming back with bruises,
for a week.
which was not unusual for him. We went our separate ways for a week, and then right at the end, Sam sold a horrifying magical thing for a horrifying amount of money, and that was it.
Nothing else happened.
One more thing.
No,
No, that didn't happen.
no, nothing.
There was a beaded necklace pairing that.
Kolstaag.
There you go.
No.
No, I don't remember that.
No.
And then there was
A 25-foot cube of Kolstags appeared, and then Sam looked like a Kolstag, and then they teleported the bi-dimensional door to the yawning portal, and then Bal nearly got himself and Sam stabbed by different people, one of them himself, and then Dernan diffused the situation, and I believe that was where we left.
By yelling at us.
He didn't yell.
telling us off.
He raised his voice just enough so that let us know he was serious, darling. And that was enough.
Yes,
It's to
yes,
him.
you two were both whoa, 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 when Bal was charging at him. You cast Dispel Magic. Suddenly it was back, and Bal was like, "Oh, okay." Turned around, and just saw Durnan stood there.
What's his fucking sword? The
Grimvault.
Grimvault. That's it.
The Great Sword of Sharpness.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so Durnan in this scenario of Bal being a small dwarf child running around till he tired himself out. Durnan is like the stern but friendly janitor who everyone respects at the school.
He also has a shotgun in his little cleaner's...
yes, yes, he do.
And not one of those twin barrel ones. No, this is a 12 gauge
Yeah.
with just, multiple shells kept it. Anyway, I think we've worn that analogy down to the bone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Speaking of worn down to the bone, where's Kolstaag?
Funny you should mention that.
So we're in the yawning.
Yes.
Yes.
So yes, you're in the yawning portal. You've just had that little moment, and you're calming down a bit.
Why? And
Why did you look like Kolstaag?
we saw him.
I don't know, did I look like Kolstaag, or did you think I looked like Kolstaag?
Everyone saw you looking like Kolstaag.
You look like Kolstaag.
Yeah, I wouldn't have just charged at you.
You're not Kolstaag anymore. I dealt with that problem. You don't have his beard or goth appearance.
You know
Or his
the
alignment.
you know the bestow
Yeah, that's
curse
one.
spell.
Yes.
You know it can be like disadvantage on attack rolls or something of your choice that the DM approves.
Yes.
Could it be making everyone the person sees look like one person?
If he improves it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, if I approve it.
Well, I more meant sort of as a sort of retaliation. Just everyone looks like Tal.
I'm okay with that, darling. Sam might not be with the collateral damage it would cause.
I'm not here. I'm in Netherlands.
I guess this cloak is pretty useless then.
It seems that way, but it also seems like that was an incredibly wide net because there was a lot of Kolstaag very quickly.
Do we need to send a warning to Al?
Yes. Yes, we do. I can't do that.
Neither can I.
I'll try.
You usually have a guy for that, don't you?
Suddenly, mist coalesces behind Tal.
I can't see it because it's behind me.
Yep.
So, okay.
Kolstaag appears
Oh look, there's
behind
mist
Tal.
behind you!
Kolstaag appears behind Tal, mid-swing, holding what looks like a spine with a skull on top. The eyes are glowing.
Can I react to it?
Can I try and pull Tao out of the way because I don't want to engage again after my previous...
Nope, this is a sneak attack, and your necklace goes, Kolstaag.
Of course it does.
Which at least means that it is not attacking with advantage.
Okay, so I go...
Because I want to post my dice, please. I just realised I haven't got them. That's them. So, yes, whilst I'm getting this, I'll describe what Kolstaag looks like now.
Oh,
God.
this is bad.
So he looks similar to the last time you saw him, except his skin is greyer. And where an eye should be, there's now an empty socket
Yeah.
and a lot of burn scars just radiating out from it, and exposed bone, and where to the side of the mouth, it's just
Curling.
burned away, so you can just see his teeth and exposed jaw.
I just yelled at Durham, I'm not fighting, he is!
Now that's an appropriate reaction.
Did you teleport in together?
Yeah.
Like, as in you're stood next to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, he dimension doorwards. That's both.
Okay.
I'm just
Do you
curious.
get a sentinel
Well,
attack?
yeah, because I'm next. I'm next
Attack.
to him.
You're next to Sam,
Yeah.
not Tal.
Yeah,
but they
that's
have
why
to
I
be
was
within
next.
5 feet to... Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
necessarily.
Well, tell you what, why don't you flip over those pieces of paper and arrange them in a manner that makes sense.
Oh.
Not that one. The rest of the other piece of paper.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can flip over that one, because that's the...
That is part of the...
Oh, no, that is part of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it. It's good.
Do we need to start trimming?
I think this is
No,
the...
that's the edge. That's the edge of the...
Yeah, but like...
At the very bottom, you'll see a master copy which shows everything.
Oh, okay. There we go.
it's
So
pretty
that
big.
is... Does a 25 hit Tau?
Oh fuck yes. I mean, really?
Okay, so
Let's
that
place
is...
this way.
There we
I think-
go.
I think
There's your objective.
What is that?
That is the namesake of the place.
That
we're
is
in.
the
yawning
yawning
portal.
portal within the yawning portal.
Is that just a giant hold down?
Yes.
Yeah, that goes to Undermountain, the
Yeah.
gigantic mega dungeon underneath Waterdeep.
Yeah, he can get fucked in there.
Let me just.
The thing is, that's where the mist came from.
Oh, I see. So you,
Oh, he came from there.
oh, that's good.
So
So
it's not necessarily a good idea to
Tau?
push him back down.
Yes.
you take 11 bashing damage,
Okay, that's okay. Well, that's I haven't taken any damage yet.
11 necrotic damage,
Okay.
Oh, this one's zoomed out a little bit. Okay.
3, 9,
This one's got to be like over
13.
here.
19 extra bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
I think that's that one there.
Oh, that's really
and oh shit,
No, that one's an icon, Brad.
Is it?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one's there.
Oh, okay. Where's that?
is 15,
Ah, that's a zoomed in version of this one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because there's the corner of the portal.
and 33 force damage. How much health are you on?
1.
Tal disappears.
Oh god. Oh, I got
What?
banished. You don't get a saving throw.
Not with banishing smite.
You still get a saving throw. Banish smite.
Nope.
You don't.
Nope.
Oh shit.
This is the only way I can figure to banish Tal.
Okay.
I mean, this is the only way Kolstaag can figure to banish Tal. Yes.
Shit.
Feel free to look it up.
Yeah. I'm 90%.
We trust you.
No, it's if you're reduced to 50 hit points or fewer, you're banished.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Also, I've been planning this for a while.
That's fair.
You might have gotten a certain amulet so you could survive it.
I'd be alive.
Give them what they want.
I
Regret them.
Where
Make
you
them
banished
regret
to?
asking.
returning to his home plane. Oh, I return. Wait, what?
It's a little bit. It's not very well written.
So
So he's got to maintain this concentration for 1 minute.
Yes.
And if he keeps the concentration going for that entire minute, then you are stuck there.
Yes, the same way as banish works.
Same way as banishing works. Yes.
Yeah. It's a bit weird because it's like a strange version of the paladin spell because most of them don't work that way. But
Yep.
okay,
This one also doesn't specify melee weapon
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah,
it's in branding. It's the only two that don't.
What plane are you banished to?
my
Yes.
home plane
Ah!
with
So
1 HP.
you appear in what you suddenly the yawning portal disappears from before you, and all you can see now is this strange interior. It's filled with mist, and this looks like some kind of lab. Look behind you, and you can see what can only be described as a Stargate.
Oh
Now we'll roll initiative.
well. 20.
22.
20.
Oh, he's gonna get the
14.
crap beat out of him.
14.
14.
Okay. All right. No.
Yeah, there's no Julian. Sad face.
Let's see. Durnan.
Oh, he's gonna fuck him up.
be like plus? I don't even know.
Durham's an old adventurer, and if he sees that one, he's gonna beat the shit out of some bitch.
Well, that's Durnan.
Like, also, the other patrons of the Yawning Portal too.
I think they just leave it to Durham. Like, no, yours. not our
Hands
problem.
off! Hands off!
Not our problem.
Oh shit! Kolstag rolled a natural 20. What did Sam get? 22.
Yeah.
What's your dex mod?
4.
Oh shit.
Oof! Oofski!
Oh yes, I would like a cup of tea. Thank you. You got any biscuits? Yes. Now.
I don't want to stay banished for this round.
Like what?
Oh, that's not good.
It's the
No, the Durham's down there.
oh,
This is
Something.
summoned
Kella.
zombie.
Could I please have a charisma saving throw? Sam.
No. No, you don't.
I don't know, can you?
Can you? What saving throw?
Charisma, please.
I'll use my Flash of Genius to add 5 to that. 19.
Tal.
Oh.
Sam appears beside you.
Wait, what?
Welcome to
Sam disappears.
shit.
Oh no.
You've been banished.
If you've got them.
Okay. So now
But I disappear again.
You so you suddenly appear
Next
to
Tal.
Tal.
Okay.
You're no longer in the yawning portal.
At least we're safe.
yes, but this raises a whole host of more questions, darling. I know why I'm here. Not
Oh, that's a very good point!
and not in some harmless penny
The
claim.
penny has just dropped for Joe.
Why are you here?
If I tag along.
Nope. Well, I hope Bal beats the shit out of him, because otherwise we're stuck.
Okay, so it's Sam's turn. Looking around, you're definitely in some kind of old lab.
I'm also very injured. Everything hurts.
Would you like me to heal you?
Yes, please.
It is your go.
Yes, there are workbenches, there is broken glass littering the place. No dust, strangely enough.
Is the room sealed?
Nope. Broken windows.
Okay, so there's like no dust.
Mist.
I have
Mist
a
filling
horrible
the room.
feeling.
Mist has already filled the room.
Right. No, this is a no. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh.
Have 7 heals.
I'll take 7.
7 heals. Would you like more heal?
A lot more, but we'll do with what we can for now.
I could give you more, but I thought it might be wise to hold off on them just in case you actually,
Yeah.
die.
Really need them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Right.
Shit, I've got to do something. Yeah, I'll do that now.
Is there anything else I can do here on this?
Well, you've used your action.
Know where we
Yeah.
are.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Actually, Tal can make a perception check as well.
Would be a 12.
7.
Lots of mist.
Because the blood's in your eyes.
Yes. Oh, force damage. Do you
And
do you know what
looks
force
like
damage
looks
is?
like maybe a just down there next to the plinth that you stood on. There's a skeleton.
I'll summon the artificial mind as my bonus.
Okay. Kolstaag's turn.
Yeah.
Kolstaag spins around, looks around, and then his eyes sight on some random woman who stood behind him. She just goes. Then dust falls away, and it's Keller. Looking a bit more sane than the last time you saw her.
Bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Keller Darko. for only that.
Oh, fine. Guten Kolstaag. Runs up to her, grabs her. Both vanish in black smoke.
They're scared of you.
Well,
Why?
Bal.
Little old me.
Never hurt a fly. Every other kind of creature, but not a fly.
Yet.
He's nearly done with his sticker album.
Oh.
It's just pieces of the creature smashed into the book.
Oh, this one's shiny. No, that was the last albino rhinoceros.
You somehow spilled glitter on it.
So yes, they have now dimension doored out of there.
So they are 500 feet in a direction.
Am I feeling lucky?
It's just dunk and kills Kolstaag again. and everyone in the line.
I think might be the end of combat, I'm afraid.
That's fair. Like, wait a few seconds.
So yeah, Durnan didn't have a chance to react.
Yeah.
I'm concerned
Do
that...
we? Oh,
I'm
no,
concerned
no,
that
no.
Kolstaag might have taken levels in a charisma casting class because he's definitely barred now.
After Durden
That's the one.
shakes out of his shock that someone would dare attack the yawning portal, he right, got to get this sorted out then. And we'll cut back to these two for the moment.
To who?
These two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we? Okay, do we know about the fact that if you're here for too long?
Yeah, I think we do. Tal would have researched things that would have killed her, and this is one of the things that she's wary of. But she knows she has a really high charisma, and she knows she's basically immune to the normal banishment spell. This one wasn't in her thought processes of, oh, that could happen, because there's nothing you can do to defend against it anyway. So it's like,
Joe, may I? Thank you.
well, we're stuck here.
Eventually, a minute passes. And
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
realise you are totally stuck here.
We need a planeswalker.
Could I please have a investigation roll from Sam, please?
Certainly.
I will bardically inspire him.
We have advantage.
No,
You
get,
got to glasses.
yeah, D8.
A D8 on top of that.
Oh, actually, glasses. Plus a D8.
Yep.
That's something that I'd like to do once they've...
How does 30 work?
That's an owl roll.
You don't want to bump it to 35.
I could actually bump it. I think we'll settle for the 30.
Yeah.
Amateur numbers.
I hope you found something that's not going to kill us. Because
Okay, so this big ring behind where you appeared.
Stargate looking.
The thing which, if I could describe it better, you would have instantly thought, oh, Stargate, without me actually having to spell it out. You look at it and you think, this is machinery, or, there's technology. Maybe something you could do to get it working again.
Oh, it's turned off at the moment. It's not like
It's off,
okay.
yes. Everything in here is powered down. Could I have another perception roll, please?
Oh, I've got Marshall like 13.
21.
Okay. You hear something in the distance.
Something.
But more mechanical sounding.
What entrances to this room?
Is it just
are
the
there?
windows and the door?
There are some broken windows,
Yeah.
and in the far distance there is a broken down door.
Broken.
And now that your eyes are getting used to the ebb and flow of the mist, you can see that the worktops have great big gouges sliced out of them.
I give you the kind of hold this over the
What
windows,
did you give me?
and I'm going to freeze them shut.
Decanter of endless water.
Oh,
That's a good plan.
And then we go around, and you hold the decanter. Don't say. Look, here are the words you can say. Don't say. Wait.
some kind of liquid in here.
Stream. Stay. Stream. That's it. Stream.
Do not describe any Cockney gentleman you know.
Or fountain. Fountain works as well, I suppose. Fountain. Do fountain. That'll work. And then I'll just use the East rune to make sheets of ice over the windows where they're sealed.
What about the door?
Jerry Reed Wall of Ice.
As you move through the mist,
Yeah.
and it causes it to calling it a swirl and eddy around you.
Yep.
It seems like figures rise out of the mist, made out of the mist, so like silhouettes
I drink a potion for
etched in
healing.
the mist.
Because you know what? At this point, we're at that point.
One of them appears to be holding a bundle, also made out of mist.
A bundle of what, clothing, cloth?
Cloth of some description, maybe about this big.
How many of them are there?
First, there's just the one holding a bundle. Then there's another one holding another bundle, and then there is a third one. And they seem to be looking around. Then one of them runs over to a workbench and starts tapping on the workbench. No sound or anything. And then looks up at the gate, then over to the two figures and nods. Then the two figures walk up to the gate, hold out these bundles, and the bundles disappear. And then they both spin round, and you see another figure. This one also made out of mist, but bigger, angular, with large claws. And you see the misty figure fall down to where the skeleton that you saw before is. And then another one falls down to another skeleton. And then it advances on the third one in the corner. Seems to be holding something and going before. No skeleton there though.
What does the figure still collapse?
The figure collapses, but there's no skeleton there.
Is there anything with the bodies? Anything like, so I can look around?
Is it just a skeleton, or is there like?
Actually, no. Sorry, I forgot. It's not skeletons.
Okay.
Corpses,
Oh.
perfectly preserved. 2 changelings and a human. Changeling male, changeling female, human female.
Wait, I thought there were only 2 bodies and there wasn't a third body.
Sorry, you're right. Yes, the third body is not
So
there.
just 2 changing bodies.
2 changeling bodies. No, sorry, 1 changeling body, 1 human body. The women, no male body.
What does the ghostly monster thing do after it's the third one?
Starts smashing up equipment,
Leaving the gouges in the tables.
leaving the gouges in the tables, and then stalks out.
So there's 2 changing bodies.
No,
changeling,
one
one-
changeling, one
changing-
human.
One
Both
changing,
female.
One human. Both female.
It's a changeling.
Well, shit.
I think we want to seal up the door as well.
Yeah, that's a smart move. Let's do that. We're now in the tomb of ice with what I assume is my mother. And your mother? I'm guessing here, but good to see you're from my world. I bet it's news to you.
Yes! Banishment buddies!
Fun fact, might also have been used to Kolstaag.
He's like, let me come back. Right.
Keller, what did you do? What kind of freaky spell did you have in there? It was normal, boss, I swear.
Can you make this thing happen?
Word specific, please.
Do what it did before.
I guess I'll go over to where the tappity tap tap is. What's there?
Okay, it is made of some kind of glass, but it's sliced through. Not shattered though, just gouged out. And if you look, give me an investigate check, please.
28.
Okay, yeah, you can see that it is damaged, but there appear to be cables running out the back of it, going to the corner of the room. If you trace those cables, you can see what looks like some kind of generator. Might just need a spark to get going.
Can you fix it?
I can try.
I don't really
don't
want to
have. I mean, it looks pretty damaged, but I can give it a go.
Is that sound getting closer?
That one, no. But there's another sound that is closer. That's of a similar
It's type.
type, yes.
I'm willing to give it a try.
Yeah. I'm gonna search the body. You do the you.
Mm-hmm.
I do what I do. Mm-hmm. And I'll search the bodies.
Okay. The changeling woman has a locket.
Okay. Take it. Open it.
Inside is a lovely, beautiful changeling baby. And it's being held by a woman
Yep.
who looks human, but you can tell she's a changeling.
Yeah.
And a man.
Ooh,
Similar style, yes.
Well, I'll keep it, I suppose. Yeah, so something of my past while I'm here.
I'll try and use whatever tools I have to try and fix this machine that I've never seen before.
Okay, so this machine with a... What did you get, sorry, on the investigation?
28.
28, yeah. Yeah, you can get your artificial mind in there and then just like with your information overload somehow, which makes it start up, causing some of the tables to light up like a touchscreen interface of some kind.
These markings, they say Dell.
I will go over to the other body as well and look for some other kind of keepsake.
This one has... looks like some kind of Polaroid kind of thing.
Like a little...
Yeah, sorry, a small little photo in a frame.
And it's similar to my locket.
Similar to the locket. It looks more like a pocket watch. There you go.
Yeah.
It's a... yeah, why not? It's a pocket watch. Yeah, so got the clock in there, and then on the inside of that, a photo.
And it's a little baby.
Nope.
Oh.
It is a man.
Oh.
Different man. Looks like he's got some wonderful robes, glorious beard, no eyebrows,
Burn them off.
no hair on top either, and he's got various mechanical accoutrements poking out of his pockets.
Found your dad.
Did you? This is all.
You're here,
Yes.
sweetheart. You come from here. Bad news. Watch out for banishment spells. I throw him the watch.
Yeah, but the good news is you'll both reappear at the exact point you left. So if you get back here, just need to get this working again.
No, what we've got to worry about is the movement of the planet through space.
And whatever the hell that noise is. Fix it quickly. I look. We saw the thing, right? Your dad and my dad might still be alive somewhere. Do you want to stay? Haven't actually considered that.
Not right now. I think we can find our way back fairly.
Yeah, just get banished.
Yeah.
It's a relatively simple process.
I can do that now.
The one-way nature of it's a bit annoying.
Low-key, leave him alone.
Shall we... right. Fix it. Get out of here before
I'm gonna try.
whatever the noise is comes and kills us.
Okay, investigation check again, please.
I'll inspire him.
D8.
Sure.
Is it some dumb number?
It was already a dumb number, and I rolled that number twice. 31.
You were born for this.
Yeah.
Possibly literally. Okay, so you start tapping some of the buttons because you figure they must do something. You figure they are buttons rather than just images, and the thing starts reacting. You use your artificer knowledge and sense of intuition to figure out what they generally do, and you manage to figure out what you think is the way to get this thing up and running. Symbols around the gate start lighting up, and suddenly a swirling portal appears, only big enough to pass through something the size of a baby.
Oh, shit.
Can I have another investigate check, please?
25.
Okay, you get the feeling that the technology is incomplete, that they were almost there though. They've got a stable portal, it's just not large enough. No, they can't tunnel enough in order to get it through. The magic symbols around the gate seem like they might be the key to this. So as you walk up to them, you think maybe modifying them might allow you to create a slightly larger portal. But as you make it larger, you're not sure how stable it will be. So can I please have an Artificer Tools check? So that's a D20 roll, plus your intelligence,
Natural 20.
Some dumb number.
plus bucket. Now, you're sat there going, okay, now if I just... No, that one. Okay, you're not sure how long it'll stay open for, but it looks like a large, stable portal. Just as you hear very closer,
In, now.
at the
now.
door.
Can I grab a book or something? Grab something before he shoves me through this portal.
No books or anything.
There's nothing.
Just-
Unless you want to bring the bodies.
No.
Look, I can't carry them, so it's going to be you.
there is
Bodies?
the door. The
No,
door
no,
that you
no.
iced over. The door that you iced over. You see a red light on the other side of it, and then it's shattered, and you see what looks like some kind of giant robot thing step through.
Don't
Fine.
go.
It starts charging towards you.
Raise the iris!
Okay, so Bal, whilst you're in the yawning portal, your friends have disappeared. They've vanished. Who knows where? Durnan is, quite frankly, a little bit peeved. He seems to be saying things along the lines of, this is a besmirch on my honour. He is not going to... There are going to be wanted posters for this shithead all through the city.
How much goodwill does fucking Durnan have in the civic life?
What? Yep.
I mean, you guys don't know in character, but Durnan is a masked lord.
Of course he is.
I had forgotten.
Yeah, Durnan, Mert the moneylender, and there's another one as well. It's a big name that's also a masked lord.
Garrett
Levisterson, yeah. But yes, so there are going to be wanted posters for Kolstaag throughout Waterdeep.
Oh, that's bad.
So, he's also saying, okay, look, this happened in my place. This is a mark on my honour. We're going to get your friends back. You there, Master Spellcaster? And there's this woman who's looking a bit surprised, got a face full of mashed potato. Hmm? Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we'll need to get you to get those two back. Do you happen to know what plane they came from originally?
I look at Al desperately.
Al's not there.
You look through thin air where your spellcaster would be.
I will attempt to think.
Meanwhile, in Evelyn.
And who carries Seven there?
Yes, you do. Yes. Well done, Algernon.
This leather is all. I don't
So
like it.
stylish too.
I can see the
Just
chicken,
stylish.
please.
So, what was your thinking?
It's a middle of the range roll. It's a 10.
Minus.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So 8. Because they're from Aberon?
They're from Eberron.
Eberron.
But Bal doesn't know that.
I might have gleaned something, but yeah. Changeling place?
We'll go with that. Thank you, Flamebeard.
Thank you. It's cheaper than my plan.
All right. Okay. So you mashed
I'll explain in a
potatoes.
sec.
Are you sure that you can? And you two just appear out of thin air.
Now don't attack us again!
Oh
Why
my!
is-
And you can see a warforged, essentially a really big, evil-looking warforged, charging towards the portal. No, do it now! Do it now! Do it now!
Welcome
Why is
back.
this place not a smouldering crater or a dead Kolstag on the ground?
He left immediately after he took you two. Oh, spellcaster lady.
Yes.
Can you send messages to people?
Yeah.
Do you have to know them?
Yeah.
Bugger. A flaw in an otherwise perfect plan. Oh, no. There.
She goes back to her mashed potatoes.
Yeah. Where do you guys go?
Our home.
You two are brothers?
No. Maybe? I'm not sure. That would be really bad for you,
You just
wouldn't it?
didn't know.
That would be bad for you, I imagine. A lot worse for you than me.
Oh, try and shapeshift.
It's like
He changes colour slightly.
Just redder.
Just a little bit more red. A little bit more red from exertion.
No, he'd know if he was a changeling.
Plus, you bleed white,
Yeah.
even in.
And I've seen your dead body once. So you're definitely not a changeling. So you're not my brother. You could be the half brother, I suppose.
How did you get back?
Stargate.
Sam did a thing with a
Machine.
smart people things.
Well done.
I don't deal with smart people things. Did they
What's
teach
your
you?
int?
14. But my
Okay.
intelligence is mostly focused down killing people and killing them fast.
Alright, so, are you okay? This is Durnan.
Yeah.
So?
Good. In that case, if you'll excuse me, I have to go put out an APB.
He's very angry.
Oh, he's angry at Kolstaag. That's good. That's
Yes.
good for us.
Yeah.
That means he'll murder the shit out of him.
Yes. And he tried to get that friendly wizard lady to portal you back, but you came back. Which was better than his plan, because mine was just to offer 10,000 gold to the first people who could either get me to you, or you to me.
He's like, no, we could definitely get you there. Just climb in the cannon and you'll be there straight away.
I imagine you've got quite a few takers for that very quickly in this place.
Yes. Well, I was, yeah.
I presume it was the spell magic she cast on the bottle or something?
Yeah.
Because my first thought it was like plane shift. It's like no, if you cast plane shift into a plane shift, you can blow up the weave.
So don't.
Does anyone know who Al is with?
He was in Everland, I believe.
The Harpers.
We can get a message to him to the Harpers somehow.
Yes.
He's probably in extreme danger.
Yes. Wizard lady.
From indigestion.
Do you know,
Diabetes.
do you know anyone in the Harpers?
Points to
bar.
what was his name? There was a random Harper guy in the pub last time you were here.
Oh,
I don't remember his name.
I mean-
so honestly, this is a new one.
Ah. I will rush over to him.
Isn't he something three strings? Oh, I don't remember.
Maybe
Like if
this will be a new one though.
Okay.
Let's say that this one is a woman called Miriam.
Miriam.
Do we
Oh,
have
hello, dearie.
Do we have Harper badges in this one, or is that the other campaign?
You got Harper badges in this
Yeah.
one.
Flash the Harper badge and go, I urgently need you to get a message to
The Wizard in Everland.
Yeah.
the Wizard in Everland.
Okay, dearie.
she knits a message and posts it.
You have to warn them that Al is in extreme danger and has to get back to the yawning portal immediately.
Okay, dearie. Stands up, shuffles out very slowly
Where are you going, lady?
to deliver a message.
Where?
It's going to go to Everland immediately.
No, I'm going to give you a lift. Basically, pick her up. Where
Are
are
you
we
just
going?
going to come to Evelyn through the teleportation circle?
Are you heading to the
Please
tel-
put me down, dearie.
I think just
Thank you.
we need to stay in here where Durham can kill people.
Burnham isn't here.
No.
Yes, he is.
Oh, I thought he left to go put up.
He didn't leave. He didn't leave.
Oh,
What's
okay.
his plan?
He's in the back room,
Because he-
and there are a
Is
number
it-
of
it
large,
looks like
well-armed
straight away.
adventurers
Well,
who
I
are
also
all
want
wanting to
to
get into
pay
Durnan's
for
good
him.
books.
Without me there, then he can deal with the rest of you individually.
Well, they disappeared almost immediately, so presumably they left you there to be killed by whatever was on the other side of that portal.
Assuming they even knew about it.
No, I think they just want to be gone.
Oh, like when they did that to me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, because it was Keller as well, wasn't it?
I don't think.
Oh, you were gone as
Yeah,
well.
I wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, Keller joined.
Oh,
Oh, good. How is she?
Crumbly.
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 That's a new one.
But she's looking healthy, unfortunately.
Ah, right. Good. That's better for me in with some weird ways. Fine.
What was Kolstag? He didn't look as...
No, he did not look like a happy bunny.
No.
Rabbit
And-
of negative euphoria.
And that was a terribly bad weapon he hit me with.
Yes. Yes.
It looked like.
Someone's
Do I
spine.
know what it is? No, we heard what it was.
You heard that there was a certain tool that he was after, that he was planning to use to bring about your doom.
Durham.
Am I familiar enough with the object to cast locate object?
Oh.
You've seen it now.
Yes, you are.
I will cast locate object.
Is it a mile? That you can.
It's 1,000 feet.
Is he still within 1,000 feet?
What's the range of dimension door?
500 feet.
Nope.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
So for the next 10 minutes,
You can
For
sense.
the next
if
10
the-
minutes, you'll sense if it comes
location
within
of the-
1,000 feet of you.
Yeah.
I just go over to Durham. I know you're busy, darling, but
You can see he has got a... what started as a blank sheet of paper, he's actually crafting his own wanted poster from it. He's doing a reasonable job. You get the feeling this isn't the first time he's done something like this. And he's got
He has tool.
he's got a reasonable likeness with a natural 19.
He has tool proficiency in angry letter writing.
can you put a picture of a theatre in the background?
it will no.
That's
we
a
don't-
nice bear. Let's poke it.
I Durham. Did you see the weapon he was holding?
No, everything happened very quickly. My back was turned, unfortunately, and time I turned around, he was already moving and
20 decks
Go.
only turns you so fast.
I think he might have the Wand of Orcus.
oh.
Yeah, that's a bad. That's on a bad note.
Well, that's a natural 18 plus Durnan, so. Oh. Yes, that is rather bad. He adds another 0 to the end of the
What's he worth now? But just out of curiosity. Just like peek over his shoulder. Ooh, that's a lot of zeros.
Oh, X amount.
If we kill him.
A discretionary fee. With lots of zeros on the end. So it's a discretionary fee. Ooh!
Yeah, there's no number at the front of all the zeros. It just says, ooh. I'll figure that out later, but
Yeah.
there's a suitably large number there.
Yeah.
Large enough that you get the feeling that taking down Kolstaag might be a post-Blue Dragon thing.
Yeah. That's a big number.
I'm peering over the portal, that thing.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he went down there? Because he sort of came from there. But he sort of came from everywhere.
He could be down there. But if he was close by, Sam would have found him.
It's a very deep hole.
It is a deep hole.
I mean, it only goes down like 3 stories from here.
That's 60 feet down, I think.
It goes down. Okay, it's not 1,000 feet down here.
Yeah.
You go down there, and eventually you'll reach a floor which will have a door which you then go through into the massive mega dungeon, which has 20 floors or something like that.
Yeah.
Basically, you gain a level each floor you go down.
Yep.
Until the last few.
Yep.
But it's bad juju.
He could have gone down there, darling. But down there is death.
He is death.
Roll
Yes.
a history check. Anybody who wants to.
Sure. Oh, I
Except
rolled
Al. Sorry.
Sorry, yeah, that was
6.
silly.
6.
I think.
24.
Okay, yeah, you've heard of someone down there, Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage. He likes to travel around various different planes collecting things, and then filling his dungeon with even more weird and interesting things.
You know the phrase, a wizard did it? He's the wizard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep.
The only wizard who is more famous... I'd want to use the term infamous, but yeah, he's not quite infamous. Elminster is the only wizard who might be more...
Well known.
Might be the only wizard who could hold a candle to him.
Warden Kanan? Warden Kanan?
He's out of this world.
Oh, of course, he's Greyhawk, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
No, Elminster is the original Blackstaff. Still around somewhere.
Right. I'm going to try to get an audience with the Blackstaff. I think we all need to stay very close together, and we need to get Al here very quickly. So that
Speaking of which, Al does eventually get a message.
As there's a knock on the door. Jim! No! I can't do another montage! I'm exhausted! Oh, hello. Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
A message for you, mister.
Oh, thank you. What did you do? Oh, yes.
Much obliged.
who do you send the message to?
You.
He showed up and tried to kill me and Sam, and we got banished.
Yep.
And from the same world, apparently. Get your ass here now.
Get your ass. It's what you get. Make an intelligence check. Yep.
I love the idea that you'd come back with a donkey, though.
Majorage.
Crowan, it's been lovely. Thank you for having me. Terribly kind. I do need to go. I need to go. It's been lovely. If you wouldn't mind holding onto that spell book, you're quite welcome to pass it round to anyone who wants it. But, duty calls.
Of course.
As the homicidal theatre patrons. So, cheerio!
Have fun with that. Someone, the resident circle dude sends you off on your way. Get to Waterdeep.
I'll
And
cast
now you've
invisibility on himself.
I know you've got to travel to the Yawning Portal alone.
I also got to mention door now, in fairness.
Yeah.
Let's look at the spells that Al has.
Imagine Dora would be the safe one. It's like, thump, and then thump.
Algernon Thelonious McWhiskers. So I'm just loading my character sheet. I haven't used it yet.
While he's traveling to us, can we take a short rest?
Sure.
Cool.
Spells. Right.
It actually takes about 3 hours
Yeah.
for Al to get there.
Yeah, I will. As I get there, I will invisibility, dimension door. Watch your chaps.
So, you come in to see a gaggle of people surrounding Bal. I saw you in that fight the other night. You were amazing. How'd you get your beard all fiery like that?
I just get really, really angry.
Anger, eh?
I can never get too angry.
I just whistle. Over here. Over here.
As I reveal myself to the group, I use prestidigitation to make a thunderclap and a little spotlight come down from above. I'm here.
Good.
I had some instruction. Al is wearing like a green leather tunic that's like quite tight and a cloak with like a rat's skull at the neck.
From a necromancer?
No, from a Jap called Jim.
Oh, Jesus.
Where have you been? I was alone and they asked me questions. That's your area. I hit things, you answer things.
As Al's still struggling to hold the pose, he just goes, "Oh, what's the point? Right. What happened?
Kolstaag
Yes.
attacked us.
Yes.
Banished me.
Yes.
I don't know what happened exactly. How did he banish him?
One minute he was there, and then he wasn't, and then Keller was there.
Keller banished him.
So Keller banished you.
Apparently.
And you're apparently... So you're
They're
a
brothers.
changeling, or...?
Still not changing.
No, just red. Just
No,
red.
he's just red. He's just weird. But he's from my home plane, apparently.
On your way in, you just see a wanted poster for Kolstag stuck up outside the yawning on the board outside the yawning portal now.
Yes, did you see those wanted posters?
Oh, yes,
Is
there's a lot of money
is that,
involved.
Durnan's doing?
Oh, he's very mad.
I can imagine. Yes.
So
Right.
I'll be staying here for a time that I determine.
That didn't
Right,
do
huh?
a lot of good last time, though.
No,
We need
but
a
I
better
imagine
plan.
if Durham had been a bit quicker, that'd have been a dead Kolstag.
I mean, roll insight in hindsight. In hindsight.
In hindsight,
That's actually really good.
22.
Just Bal.
Okay.
Because you guys were gone.
23.
Okay, yes. The look that Keller gave him was a really don't do this, you idiot. You've ruined everything. We have to go now.
Not here. This is where we die. Here.
Did this attack on you involve any of the Wand of Orcus, the Cells of the Innocent, or a handy haversack?
The Wand of Orcus was present, that's for damn sure.
Right.
He also had a funny eye.
Ooh,
No, the eye was missing.
ooh, ooh. The Souls of Innocent. Wouldn't you find that really distasteful?
Oh, that's bad.
Because that's...
I mean, also, Kolstag's gross face, I imagine, is quite distasteful.
Well,
Do you find Kolstag's face so distasteful, Sam?
Yes.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
as well.
Yeah, there's an updated drawing of him, and you can see that he on the wanted poster where he's
Gross.
got the where the crystal eyeball was, just the empty socket and the burns.
Now, are those burns from like thermal conduction through the magic link to that Ramaraz stomach crystal ball?
One might infer that.
It's been very hot.
Yes. Yeah.
You explained to me later that that's how colour made me disappear. You need distasteful.
Yes.
Yes. So, presumably he's murdered somebody's well, the Wand of Orcus itself is quite distasteful, I imagine. And actually, I don't think you need anything for the wall.
Well, my question being, I could run another divination spell to ask what his plans are now, because if we can tell the difference between the changes, it might...
Yeah.
It'd be a question for next session, obviously. But
Can you also scry?
No, not yet. Not at least not independent.
We could when we had the ball, but then he kind
Yeah.
of...
Yes,
That was-
he
but
was
yeah,
sort of
That was totally gonna
was
be used against
low-jacking
you.
our Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun fact, and it doesn't matter now because it's been destroyed. He can actually create little portals through the ball. So at one point you were going to see this ball with 2 arms coming out of it.
A la Ringo.
Little bit, yeah. He was also going to, whilst you kept it in the bag in your handy haversack,
Steal my stuff.
steal your spell book, and throw a bag of holding through it.
There we go.
Yeah.
It should have blasted me into atoms.
Yes.
It's good that we got rid of that, isn't
A
it?
little bit.
Probably shouldn't have told you that, but
It's
it was a fun plan that you've
Well,
ruined, so I can't. I
point
settle it.
being that I'm going to ask the same question again, and I would hear next time that those plans aren't involved. So. I like to think that he emerged from the ball the first time, just managed to drag himself out of the Gramaraz's corpse just as the ceiling came down.
The cloak does no good anymore. Neither do any of the
Well, if he
pendants.
is a revenant, he will of course know where we are.
Yeah, so not what we're doing at least. That's
What does
Yeah, I mean, he can't see you; he just knows where you are.
yeah.
So you know what that means, chaps?
We all get another attunement slot!
Yes.
Yay! Goatee. So everyone's feeling okay though? Are you...
I got a little close to death, and I found my mother's body, and I found Sam's mother's body.
Yeah.
Oh, are you alright? That's a bit of a blow.
I was pretty sure my mother was already dead. Sam, I imagine, is a bit confused.
Oh, I assumed they were dead. I just didn't realise that they
They were alien?
Yeah.
So,
There we go.
what precisely was the nature of your coming to this world?
I don't remember.
But did you
Oh,
find
you
any
mean-
evidence?
You mean coming back? There was a portally thing, and Sam did his techno stuff, and it was fine.
Did you find any clues about why you were sent here originally?
Big, giant, scary metal thing with blades for arms hacked apart our parents.
That is unfortunate.
Did you want to avenge them? And how do we get back
Well, Sam and I can get there fairly easily.
For banishment. Oh, I can help with that now.
I prefer a shorter visit. That one I'm not guaranteed to come. Where I'm more guaranteed to come
Well,
back
what
from.
I've got to do is do it 55 seconds at a time, and I just break concentration before the minute's up.
Oh.
You know what?
You
get
59 seconds twice a day.
There's a scary robot-y thing
Yeah.
there that had red eyes and looked very angry. I didn't really want to be messing with it.
So, based on the fact that you were some sort of refugee from what's the word? Calamitous event, and your name is
that way.
Tal, I would submit that you being sent here as a baby, your surname may be L. Tal L.
No. No. I'm not nice enough for that.
But you are super.
Thank you. No. I'm a bit confused as to why I ended up back in the yawning portal. That's weird.
Because Sam got a natural 20 on his
Oh, we
bloody
could-
portal.
Oh, so we could have ended up.
So that's the
where
reason
we-
why you ended up in the warning portal at your precise point of egress, as opposed to like the sea.
Well, where
As
I
opposed to the middle of Undermountain.
or the last location that the portal dropped out at.
Yeah.
Well, that made sense.
Yeah, the change that he made allowed you to focus in on Bao.
I see.
So there's now this little stick figure of a tiny angry man with fire on his head.
It's lovely.
So banishment takes you back to where you were born.
To the
Oh.
realm.
The realm
Well,
you were
if,
born
if
in.
you are not native to this plane, it would banish
It's a
you
quick
to the
way of
plane you
finding
were
out.
originally from.
Do you want to find out? Well, because Bal last time got banished. He didn't end up anywhere weird, so he's more.
I ended in a place of darkness.
Yes.
There was nothing to kill. It
A
was
small,
horrible.
harmless demi-plane.
Yes, small harmless demi-plane. You could banish yourself and see if you're native to this plane.
No, I probably am. I'm quite sort of earthy.
Yes. Well, I was a bit surprised to see Sam there. I thought I was going to be all alone in that little room with my little ring thing. Don't know what it's called. It was a ring, had symbols on it. Fancy. Lit up.
Like a teleportation circle.
Kind of, but like
Vertical.
vertical.
A 3D teleportation circle.
Yeah.
Yes. What will wonders never cease?
Probably not. No, magic and shit.
Yes. But yeah, there was one of those, and I would have been alone there, and I would have had to figure some other bullshit out.
Well, I'm glad it's
It's a
all
good
worked
thing we
out.
are related.
Yes. In the weirdest possible way, yes. Not such mind, really.
So what's our next move?
I need to go see the Blackstaff.
We need to find out whether Kolstaag is still hanging about. Because that's why we're staying in this room, right?
Yes, well, because Durnan will murder him on sight this time.
Grimvolt's normally kept under the bar.
It's not.
It's currently strapped to his back.
Yes.
I'm going to, with your permission, because I know it's sort of on the fly, use a ritual divination to ask where are Kolstaag and Keller Darkhaven now.
Okay.
Mark off my materials.
What's the cost?
25 gold apiece. Which is not awful. I really stocked up.
Oh yes, sorry. Here, darling. What? Oh, we sold some things.
Oh no, I think we've already sort of. No, we haven't.
No, Alden.
I can pay off a lot of debts and probably some other things with that.
How much was the iron stone?
Uh,
You wrote it down last night.
90k.
75,000 gold.
Oh yes, yes, there it is. I did write it down. 75,000 gold.
If possible, I like to be more selfish when divvying up the
Yes.
gold this time round.
That's fair enough.
That is A-okay.
Yep, that's fine. I've already taken into account the amount I've taken off of mine.
So,
and I've
Do we
taken
want to
the rest.
retcon it evenly, or do we? Is there?
Enough for you to give you your iron stone. I believe I donated
There,
5.
there's 75 left, which is an even 25. However, if you want to shift,
I only needed 15,000 to achieve all of my goals and had a handsome amount left over.
So it's
So-
10.
30.
I only need 10 to offer as a reward if you go missing again.
So that is the mark of a true friend.
I
I won't look for you, but I will pay people to do so.
Yes. Or am I
Smarter
wrong?
people.
Because you need
If he,
75.
if he only wants 10,
Yeah.
and he only wants 10,
But
Yeah.
15 in.
oh, you want 15.
Mm.
So
If
that's
it make-
10,
Joe, your answer's in Facebook.
Ooh.
10, 15, so 25.
So there is 75 to go around you three.
Yeah.
There's
Okay!
You wanted 15, so that's
An extra 10 for
that's
you.
60 left between you two.
Okay.
You wanted 10.
I
Have 20.
Well, you wanted to get yourself another javelin of lightning, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Might need money for that.
Okay.
Do we know roughly how much that sort of
It
thing?
won't be 10,000
Yeah.
gold.
Maybe.
So shall we say evenly? So 30, 30, 15.
Sure.
Yeah, but if
The
you...
15,
If that,
40,
if that is okay,
yeah.
yeah. Like, if you're happy to give that much, because like,
Well, I'm taking half. So.
I know, but still!
Jesus, like, it's a lot of moolah. You know what I mean?
How much did you give us originally?
I originally gave you 30, 30, 40.
So I don't need to adjust
Yeah.
these at all. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so in the course of his ritual, he's casting divination, so he lays out a small silver bowl and pours some kind of like seeds into it. Pulls a small like jar that's a screw top lid and takes out some sort of oily substance and smears it on there, and then starts humming and sort of meditating. And as the humming gets louder and more constant, the bowl begins to spin, and then the little seeds start to. And 10 minutes later, the bowl goes ding. Popcorn, anyone?
Also,
Sure.
do you know where this guild city of Ravnica is?
Ever heard of it?
No. Wait.
History?
Connor.
Arcana.
25.
22.
14.
6. I rolled with disadvantage because I'm bad.
That's fair.
Okay, with 25, you
Yeah.
said? And,
22.
okay, not enough. You might have heard something about it.
I heard the name, but it
It's
eludes
okay.
me.
It's very far away. If it's even on
Would
this
I
plane
know
at
it?
all.
Would I suspect that it might be extra planar, knowing that Kolstaag can apparently shift planes?
The last time we found
Well,
him
last
was
time you
Nebel.
found him, he was in Eberron. Well,
Yeah.
last time you asked about it, he was in Eberron. It's a possibility.
Okay. I think he might have planeswalked again.
Out of range then.
Of what?
Us.
For the moment, yes.
Fair enough.
Oh. We could ask if that wizard lady could take us there.
Do we have one?
A
I mean, I
valid
would like
question.
to not live my life in constant fear of being sent to a different plane of existence / killed.
That's true.
Wizard lady.
She'd literally just started on a
The next meal.
on a bowl of soup. Yes.
Little.
So, Bal's thrown for a second because you had soup second. Anyway,
No. This is hours later.
oh
This is
right,
an
okay.
evening meal.
Oh right.
Yeah, so it
No one-
took
no
me
one-
some time to get
No
here.
one leaves the yawning portal, darling.
Can you
You can check out any time you like.
can you
never leave.
can you send us places?
No.
Oh.
I suppose I could ask NM tomorrow for another question of how long a time scale they plan to enact their next vengeance plot. Might give us an idea of.
I can ask right now. We've got the tiny boulder.
Yes.
And it has been a week, so that's
Yeah,
10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, should we use the rock then?
Do we have to make it big to do that? Because I don't want to
Yes.
get pissed off if we
Aye.
ruin his clothes.
We could
I
do
mean,
it.
I don't think it specifically says. It might specifically say that you have to make it big, but even if it doesn't, I'm ruling you have to make it big because I like it.
I think it's fair enough, and it's hilarious.
We
Yeah.
can take it outside.
Yeah, so Durham, can we use your backyard?
All right.
Thank you. Just go outside.
Just need to make some rocks big, you know. How
Yeah.
Adventurers.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
you
come
clean
on, like you're not one.
Dum.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
So, what are we going to ask? When does Kolstaag next plan to strike at us? Or how? Or what's going to be more useful?
we need to know when.
So
when,
we can ask when today, and then tomorrow after the only once per 24 hours
yeah.
for accurate results resets, we can ask how.
Yeah, when?
Yeah, when does Kolstag and those affiliated with him plan to strike at us next?
4 sessions time.
Not that meta.
Bloody planeswalkers.
While he's buffering,
Yeah, I need to figure this out.
No, that's
Yeah.
like
Can I
completely
can I maybe give you an answer? Okay.
If you want to
I'll
say
s-
next session, that's fine.
It's not next session. No.
Okay.
This is
But
going to be a while.
Well, so
This
the
is-
answer would be enough to convince us to carry on with other
Yes.
things.
Yes. I mean, it's potentially you won't see him again until after you've finished Storm King's Thunder, the book.
Right.
Once his plans are complete, many moons from now, or something.
Something like that,
So we have
yes.
months.
As long as the answer is enough to convince us that we
I mean,
need-
the assault this time
was
might
not
not have
that-
been planned.
He's like, oh, I know where they are.
One of them's off away. Can't get to him.
It was opportunistic.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was. Okay, so what happened was that he sensed that one of you was away from the others,
Yeah.
so he then made a move against that one. But then it was like, it's the middle of the Harper Stronghold. I can't do
That's why I went
bloody
to- that's what.
anything.
The only reason I went off on my own was because I knew the Harpers would probably be able to protect me, but I figured that he wouldn't try and
Attack 3 of us?
attack three of you.
Yeah. So then he
I
went.
was
Then he went to
realistic.
Waterdeep, and he sensed 2 of you walking around together. So he tracked you 2 down, and was just like opportunistic. Right, let's just freaking assholes. And then you guys just popped away before he could do it. Before the chaos that happened.
I think you mean freaking assholes.
Yeah. And that just made him lose his self-control and composure. Zap back to the yawning portal. Misty steps behind Tal with a banishing smite already charged into his stick, and then just thwack.
I mean, he's probably on a timer at this point. Like,
If you ask around the yawning portal, you'll find that Keller has been there for about half a week already, just chilling out in the common room. Under that other face of hers.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be soon. So, should we about our business?
Yes.
Okay, so remind me, and also for the sake of the recording, the things that everyone's been up to in the last week. Bal, you are off doing your pit fights.
yes, glorious combat. I'm 3 for 3.
Nice.
Al, you've been getting some private lessons and tutoring
Yes, so
and style
I
tips.
I spent a few days with Crowan. Do you remember Crowan? Lovely chap, and he gave me some magical tutoring. And then we was contacted by
Consultant.
a consultant, he referred to himself as, from a guild, I believe, here in Waterdeep, called Acquisitions Incorporated. And they offering for a premium an amount of tutoring of a certain nature, and it turned out to be about 25 minutes of spellcasting, tutoring and writing, and then about 4 days of bloody fashion montage. So, I mean, I don't half look flashy, but I don't know if it was
I can cast other spells there. That's nice.
That's nice, yes. You got tutelage from the Jim Dark Magic.
Yes, that was him.
Right.
My auntie Iris is a terribly big fan. I sent her a signed portrait.
Right.
She's put it up in the parlour.
Have you learned Banish?
Sorry?
Have you learned Banish now?
Yes.
If we were to find one of the original posters for the Hewitt Kolstaag Theatre, would that be sufficient to banish him if we found him again?
Probably, yes. A playbill. The Banishing of the Doink. A new play.
The Banishing of the Rubbish Magician.
The Banishment of the Terrible Magician.
Terrible magician.
As for Tal, you spent a week searching for a cellar for the
For
glue.
Barry. Yep, which I found.
and Sam assisted with that and also used his special feat for a bit of crafting. Is that correct?
Speaking of which, some robes of mending.
So what sort of things can you craft?
Anything. I just need
Whatever
to
you
know what
want
you want to
to
make and then find the ingredients to make it.
I need to go speak to some Zents about the bit for mine thing. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm going to take Bao with me.
Shall I come too?
You need a negotiator.
Yes! An aggressive negotiator.
I didn't realise you could
Why not?
negotiate any
I
other
did
way.
get some tutelage in business negotiation and also maximising synergy.
Ah, yes, Omen. Yes. Do you know the Zens have an outstanding contract on those two assholes?
No, I didn't.
Yes!
I should probably change. But now you look at Al, he is wearing a palette-swapped version of Jim Dark Magic's clothes.
Yes, I wouldn't go in there like that.
I'll change into the nice new robes of men.
Yay! But you've got some fancy robes.
I
now.
do, I
Two
have-
sets of fancy.
I have 2 sets of fancy robes, yeah.
Yes, it would be nice to have some company.
Also, he said I should get business cards made up. Apparently that's terribly vital.
Yes, sure, why not? We'll find some paper.
Yeah, you see Dunn stood there going, "God's damn Jim Dark Magic," polishing a glass.
There's a set of dirty ones.
There's just one dirty one off to the side.
It's like how you keep keep a flagon behind the bar at your favourite pub.
This one looks actually very dusty, like no one's touched it in a while.
Okay.
Not that any of you in character have any idea on the significance of that.
Yeah.
I don't out of character, I think.
What, the dirty glass
That no one's
has not
touched.
been touched in a long time.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
the dude who they sold the glue to, or
No?
Yeah.
No, the implication being that Atticus Rex once frequented this place.
right? Okay, sorry,
And hasn't been around in a while.
Got you.
Yeah.
Because he went back in time and is in a different time stream.
Yeah.
If you remember, that started after this is all concluded.
yes. Weird.
Yeah, I know. I'm just
Wibbly wobbly.
I'm playing. We're playing wibbly wobbly loosey goosey.
That's fine, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, I need to speak to some Zents. And I need to speak to Blackstaff, but she's been unavailable and not very helpful.
You've been told that you can. She should be back by the end of this next week. So you've got one more week to
So
kill.
I need to find a. I imagine it wouldn't be hard. I imagine there's one in this pub right now.
What are you looking for?
Zent operative. Particularly a master thief. I need his tools.
I'll turn the Zent bead on.
Zent.
I'll just sort of walk around a bit and try and triangulate. Oh yeah.
No, I think you specifically said.
I did say
Yeah.
this. Yeah, all of them, including like the Shape Changer one and the Much Invisible stuff one. They all say
Not
but
Tal.
other than the cast of the spell and the creatures named thus. Da, 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 da. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. There is one inauspicious fellow, halfling.
That one?
So who's a naughty boy then?
They run.
You'll excuse
No.
me.
Val, can you sit him down, please? Thank you.
We would like to have
Shouldn't he be
a
less
profitable
afraid
conversation.
We just want a conversation, that's it.
A profitable conversation.
Yes.
Potentially. By my beard, my ears are twitching. He doesn't have a beard.
I don't trust a word he says.
No, and neither do I. It's probably wise. I'm looking for somebody in your employ, or yourself. I'm not sure what your profession specifically is. I know which organization you work for. I don't know what kind of work you do for them.
I'm an information broker of sorts.
Ah, you are exactly the person I want to see then. I need a master thief's tools. Somebody who's used them for quite a long time. And your organization is more than likely to have somebody in that employ.
Potentially. What kind of finder's fee or compensation are you offering?
Well, I have a sack of gold. That's the usual fee.
You can roll inside this point if you want.
Or a sack of rocks, which is the expedited fee.
I need that. 13?
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, yeah, sack of gold's alright.
Sack of gold's alright.
Yes.
Well, there's several things. Sack of gold. I mean, if sack of gold works, that's fine. That's
sacks of gold alright, but not really my stock in trade per se.
You're looking for information. That's your job. Well, what do I know? What do I know that you don't know? I know lots of things, probably, that you don't know.
I know lots of things.
Well, what specific things are you looking for information on? People in Waterdeep, people outside of Waterdeep, things that are going on?
My Enveron typically...
Good use the word Enveron. I like that.
Typically is watered.
Right, so you're looking for information on things in Waterdeep.
Yes, noble families, identities of masked lords, information that can be used against the Xanathars.
Oh, against the Xanathars. Oh.
Or anything particularly juicy.
Trying to
How many
think.
mini-eggs left?
Yes.
Trying to think. What do I know?
That was the incorrect answer. There are no mini-eggs left.
I have a proposition for you. My wizard here
Hello, I'm the wizard.
can ask a
I'm
question
shocked.
and get a truthful answer from beyond. With that information, you get one. Be enough for you.
I think we could have ourselves a deal.
Alright,
So long
let's
as
do it.
We're willing, yes.
I'm not going to tell him that it has a 25% chance of having a random answer.
Right today, yeah, it does actually.
I'm just going to do it. What question would you like me to ask?
What is the name of the nearest masked lord to my current geological location?
Can I have a look at the code legal, please?
I don't think
You're having this conversation in a private room.
Yeah.
Yes. Is there a copy around here?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a rule against revealing mass laws.
It might make people quite angry, though.
I don't recall there being that rule.
No.
Especially
I
as,
believe I posted the code legal in Discord.
You did. Attacking one, yes, that would be bad.
especially as I think I know the location of the nearest Master Lord.
Crimes
Out of
against-
character, you do.
Yeah. Sorry, that was out of
Rough-
character.
roughly there.
That hasn't got a clue. He's
This guy doesn't have a clue.
He's in the corner.
He's about to
No,
get very
it's not
shocked.
covered.
Yeah, it's all covered.
Not
Yeah.
covered.
Cool.
What else would you like to know?
That's the man's question.
A word?
Sure.
You're better than I am.
Yes.
I don't really want to tell you. We're having this well away from... Yeah.
Have you even cast the spell yet?
No.
So you have no idea who a masked lord may or may not be.
No.
They're not all good, you know.
I know, but it's the sense.
just tell him it's
Okay.
me.
Let me... Oh,
It's you.
Right. I will tell him that your casting requires intense concentration and can only be interpreted through rice petals.
Okay.
Right. At which point that we just tell him whatever we want. I tell him whatever we want.
But will
Do you have to say the question out loud?
I don't think so, but I will check.
Could you ask the gods to give you the name of an evil person whose name would convince this
that's a
of
good...
high enough influence to be persuaded that he could be a lord?
What noble names do I know of in Waterdeep that would fit that particular bill?
Never Ember.
That'll do nicely.
Margister.
Margister.
I think, was it Castellanta? Are they good or evil?
Castellanta. Are they in Waterdeep?
It does have a vocal component, but it doesn't say... It just says you ask a question, but yeah.
Okay, I'm going to rule that that has to be the question. You have to say the question out loud.
Okay.
Because I think that's the inference there.
And the response. How does the response come back? Like, because
it comes back as omens within whatever you're using to...
Yeah. So you get to interpret it, darling. There's no way he'll know what it is.
Yes, but if I say it and I'm lying, he might be able to tell. Which is where you come in.
Can you cast Disguise Self, darling?
Yes, I can.
Very fortunate. Because I'm me.
That's a good point.
So
I can't cast... I can cast Alter Self.
yes. You cast a spell. I sit where you sit in the spell component.
Yeah.
You tell me.
And I sending to you...
the message.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then I tell him exactly what it is.
In that case, we'll be honest about the 25% chance of a random answer, because it will wait till tomorrow when I can get Alter Self.
Very well.
Because I don't have it prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get... Okay.
So I go back in and say, there's a slight complication with the spell. We need to wait until tomorrow to cast it.
Essentially, it may not be completely accurate
If
if you ask it more than once per day, and I've already done it today.
Yes.
So in order not to give you a false answer, we would need to wait the 24 hours.
Or at least, yes.
Well, 8 hours, but yes.
Very well. Be here 8 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Very well.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm going to need some towel-looking clothes, because I can't change those.
Why are you this big?
I'm thinner than I used to be.
Yes.
He is. He actually looks
I'm not
almost
snacking anymore, you know.
That's good. It's very
Just
good.
meals.
But
You need more chickens in your pocket. to
oh
carry
yes,
them
I need some chickens.
That's why.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So his version of Harrispexy is eating a whole rotisserie chicken and then throwing the bones on the floor.
Right.
Just shake the empty KFC bucket and just look at it. Yeah, cool.
Or tea leaves.
Or tea leaves.
He likes a nice spot of tea. He does, doesn't he?
Cool. Okay, that works.
Okay, so yeah. Well, it's quite late in the day by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Do the two of you have anything you'd like to get up to before turning in for the night?
Knowing we have the week, I will start doing the research into the magic about previously.
Okay. Yep. Well, I'm going to say that you can start your research tomorrow.
Okay.
This is just winding down for the evening. It's been a bit of a weird day for you. Difficulty concentrating on anything major.
Are you able to make anything that protects someone from banishment?
That's a damn good question.
Don't think there's anything in the.
There's nothing in the rulebook. Dimensional Anchor.
Yeah, Dimensional Anchor does it.
It stops...
Stops you from being shunted.
I was thinking there's no spells, but...
Oh, well, I don't want a spell. I want a piece of equipment or something.
Dimensional Shackles do.
Is it... Yeah, maybe.
You place these actions on incapacity creatures to justify the dish to series. Mundane Master Shackles prevent a creature bound by them from using any method of extra-dimensional movement, including teleportation, travel to a different plane. You cannot be shunted to a plane.
Dimensional Shackles was the one I was thinking of.
Yeah. But yeah, that would be the item.
So, rather than... Because I was going to cast that on me, but yeah, we could. That would be useful for later on. Okay, fine. And what would you require to make a... something of psychic? Because I don't like the fact that I have a...
That actually is a thing, like armor of resistance.
Ah, yeah, I was wondering if there was
It's a
ring of resistance.
Ring of resistance is a thing as well, I believe.
yeah. Either I think I'm not sure. Do the rings? No, in fact, do either of them do psychic, or is it only the breath
out.
weapony kind of damages?
Out of character, there is a ring of psychic resistance.
There you go then.
Really? Ring
I
of
don't like the
resistance.
fact that I have a weak.
Yep, psychic.
Nice.
And it's rare.
I'd have to give up something though, but it would mean I'd have a permanent psychic, which would be handy. Anyway.
Especially
But
as
no,
in this
there's-
party, you're by far the most at risk of psychic damage.
But no, there's nothing specific that I want to do.
Okay, so you guys turn in for the evening.
Yes.
Your stay is now being fully comped by Dernan. As an apology for
Yes.
for that little mess that you were unfortunate enough to be caught up in.
We got the nice rooms as well.
Yes. I'm going to assume that Tal talked him up to the nice rooms as well. You get a nice room each.
Yep.
Oof. Yeah, only for one night.
The unimportant rooms are.
Oh, yes.
Got the enchanted elven beds. That
massage
rest
you.
for you.
The rest for you.
Actually, I guess before I turn up, I will make contact with one of the Harpers if they're still around to go fetch the
Iron Stone of
Yeah.
Mastery, was it? Yeah, sure.
It's very nice.
You send that off?
Yeah.
You're woken up early in the morning by a knock at the door.
Is it long enough to get the long rest?
Yes.
Is it 8 a.m?
It is currently 6 a.m.
Okay.
So who's still? Sorry, because
Yeah.
Sam's door.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
And there is a tall blonde woman wearing slightly more than a bikini this time. After the last, after the last, is this not a bit disrespectful? They've gone for slightly more coverage, but it's still leopard print or cheetah print or something like that.
You're a leopard print half plate.
Leopard print hide armor.
Yeah, fair. Very good for sneaking.
Mr. Sildar?
Yep.
Amazon delivery service. Done. And
Sweet.
there you go. Yeah, you down
Shoot
that
tricks.
gold and up that
Yeah.
stone. There's two of you with that now. Not that particular stone, but the a stone that
Others.
above the head.
Yeah.
So it's 6 a.m.
Okay. Do we wake up at 6 a.m?
No, you wake
Okay.
up between 6 and 7.
Okay. I'm going to wake up early and sneak in and knock on Tal's door so we can.
Yes. Here's my spare set of clothes.
Here's mine.
I don't need those.
Oh no, of course you don't. How silly of me. Yeah. And alter self.
Okay, you are now Tal.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
not
I
out.
will alter self when the moment, less than an hour before, because it lasts for an hour.
You are whatever face Tal is wearing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's the normal towel face. It's not.
And I can change voice as well.
Yes, you can.
I don't
Hello,
see my
darling.
back. Oh, good. I haven't seen my backside in a while. Huh. Only I did that bottom. Oh well.
Oh, do I?
Yes. Now.
Oh, thank you, darling. Shall we?
Yes.
Well, you're Algernon now, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, we got to
Oh, I
you
can't
do the owl
I
voice.
can't do the owl voice.
Do your best.
Do my best. Oh, all right. Let's go.
Pop your
Pop
chin
sort of-
forward
pop your
like
chin
you've got a
forward,
sort
yes.
of deformity.
Oh,
or
yes.
perhaps.
Perhaps. Yes. Let's go. Very well.
Okay, yeah, we'll go meet this dude.
Okay, yeah, he's in the same room as before.
Yes.
Hello, darling.
Yes, I'm here to do your spell. What was the question you wanted to have asked?
Roll deception. Both of you.
I'll spell, old self is concentration, yeah, so it's not fucking bad. 17.
Okay.
25.
Yep, okay, fine.
Is it just you two?
Currently, unless you're. I suppose you're.
No,
yeah.
because we're in separate rooms, so unless you
Yeah.
knocked on our door.
Yeah.
I think I remember what you can do, so I bring you close. Because I
I mean,
remember.
you guys heard 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So you would have known to be there for 8 a.m. if you wanted to,
Yep.
be there for this anyway.
Right.
I might as well stand there ready
I
just in
just need to
case.
set up my bits and pieces and my bones. Get ready.
I love this.
Get ready.
People impersonating each other's characters is a very fun thing.
Yeah.
Very weird.
When it gets to the what's it called? The moment where Al is about to cast a spell. Now, remember, darling, you were going to ask, what is the name of the nearest masked lord, darling?
Yes, what is the name of the nearest master?
As I say that, that's me casting the spell.
Geographic
Okay, yeah.
location. And then, woo! I'll cast minor illusion to make it seem more than it actually is.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so...
And to slightly cover Al actually casting the spell.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I won't have you roll for the deception. Now,
This
funny thing,
tells
8 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah.
Durden's out doing errands.
Okay.
Oh.
We're getting a different name.
Yeah.
Oh.
Omen Dran.
Of course.
Canonically, he is.
Yes, canonically he is, yes.
I set. So we already agreed on the name that
Yeah.
we were going to say, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What did we say? I can't remember.
The C1, they're
Castellanta.
the Castellanters, yeah.
So there is, I believe, there is that there are some evil Castellantas and some good ones.
yeah, but the head of the house is definitely probably evil.
Well, the head of the house changed in one of the adventures.
We could always say one of the Markisters.
Yeah, that's true. Pick a Margister.
No, not that one. That one.
This was a good use of a level 2 slot. Level 4 slot.
Yeah.
The Shadow Dusks.
The Shadow Dusks.
Yeah, they're evil.
Okay, so I will pick the head of the Shadow Dusks.
Okay, whichever the one that is.
Yeah.
Boom, done.
Oh, it appears to be the head of the Shadow Dusks family.
Fascinating.
Shadow Dusks.
Yes. That's what the bones tell me.
Give me a deception roll. At disadvantage.
Because of the stupid voice.
Well,
No.
the low roll was a 16. On the die. So 27.
Can I please have an insight check
Sure.
from everyone who is there?
24.
19.
Sorry, it's not a.
It's that robot's back.
Okay, yeah, you see a look of surprise on his face. He might know these Shadow Dusks.
Who are probably Zents.
Maybe not
Infiltration.
Zents, but
Zent adjacent.
Zent adjacent, yes. And it's like, that's interesting.
No.
And you see he's not best pleased with a certain Shadow Dusk now.
Now to sell it, you got to eat a whole chicken in 3 seconds.
I need my chicken now. Oh, it looks so nice.
Yeah, get it. Yeah, go. Oh,
Come along, darling. Let's go.
Where's our?
Oh yes, that's a good point.
We need our thing.
throws you a letter.
Much obliged, darling.
No, it throws you the letter.
Yeah, of course it is. Right, go to a room where we
Let's
can
go.
flip back.
Flippity swap back.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, chicken.
Thank you. You can see like a gruesome inhalation of chicken into Tal's face,
Oh,
and then
please, no,
Lovely.
not this.
It's a little destabilizing to see yourself like that, isn't it?
Well, I consider it myself, but it's not really myself.
Oh, that's a good point.
Anyways,
Weird.
letter.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, you're given a location
Yep.
and some floor plans.
Ooh.
And an area marked on the map, and a small little blurb saying the retired master thief Dan McPick
Dan McPick. Okay. Right.
lives in the city ward
Yep.
at this address, and he will be engaged at 6 p.m. on X date, which is 2 days from now.
Okay. So just need to-
Actually, no, even longer than that, not longer than 2 days from now. What we're going to do is downtime activities.
Yeah.
It's going to be heist.
Okay.
There's the heist activity thing.
Yep. What skill does that even use? I don't even know.
It's something you're good at, I'm sure.
Stealth or just, like sleight of hand? It'll be one of those two. I'm good at both.
Let's see. Downtime activities. Crime.
One crime, please.
I'm going to do a crime, darling. Single crime.
Okay, so
Yes.
you spend 1 week on
Yep.
crime.
Silly thing.
You spend 25 gold pieces gathering information.
Sure.
And there'll be a series of checks.
Okay. Can I spend more to make it easier or something? Or is it no? Oops.
No. However, you do pick the DC.
I pick the DC?
Yes. And you get more depending on... Okay, I'm fluffing it a little bit.
Yeah.
The standard crime table
Yeah.
says chosen DC can be 10, 15, 20 or 25.
Right.
Successful completion of the crime yields a number of gold pieces as shown on the loot value table.
Right.
To attempt the crime, the character makes 3 checks.
Right.
A dexterity stealth
Yeah.
check, dexterity using thieves tools check,
Right.
and the player's choice of intelligence investigation, wisdom to perception, or charisma deception.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Confidence trickster.
If none of the checks are successful. Actually, I won't tell you what happens if none of the tricks are successful.
Well, I get caught.
You're going to jail.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
When the time for the crime comes, as in the actual break-in, I'll just go, good luck, and pat an enhanced ability into Tal.
Okay. So which one? I think-
Which one would you like?
Dexterity, darling.
Cat's Grace, then.
Thank you.
Yeah, makes sense. There are 2 dexterity ones here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what DC do you want to pick? Because you'll get better rewards for the higher DCs.
25 was the highest.
Yep.
I'll go with that.
Okay.
Go big or go home, darling.
In that case, give me a stealth check.
Okay. I'm going to first cast Pass Without a Trace. Do me +10.
Okay.
The light was cocked. That was not better. Oh no, I have advantage. Okay. 28.
1 success. Now a thieves tool check, please.
Cool. What's my thieves tool? Thieves tool is 9 plus that is.
Did you also get Al's thing?
Yeah, I did. So I did roll advantage. That would be 24?
Ooh, that's a fail, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
And the final one.
Deception.
Deception.
You're probably alright.
This is the best one, yeah. Oh, I can't see. Right. 16 plus 11 is 27.
Okay. So, you spend a week
Yep.
staking out this place.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that you misread the note, and actually it said that there was a costume party going on in there.
Still not a problem.
No problem.
Yeah. So you spend the 25 gold getting yourself an invite.
Yep.
And then your costume and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
You swan in there, acting like you own the place,
Yep. As I do.
and you are very successful with that.
Cool.
And having studied the floor plans, you know exactly where to go to find the safe.
Yep.
So you sneak off there very successfully, and you find the safe, and then you start picking the lock. It's not going so well though.
Yeah.
You do eventually manage to get it open,
Yep.
and you see there some thieves' tools that look like very nice thieves' tools as well.
they go-
And there is a lot of gold there as well, but you've only got time to get half of it.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
And
And then you close it, and you sneak off again, just as someone rounds the corner. It's like, got a swan. I
Must
heard
have
something.
been the wind.
Must have been the wind. And then you go back to the party, have a lovely time, drinking vodka martinis, shaken, not stirred.
yes, that appear out of nowhere. My hand. I delight the patrons let that particular party trick for most of the evening. They just keep coming, darling. It's amazing. Does anyone want one?
There's only 50% ectoplasm.
Yeah, don't worry too much about where they come from. That's the key. That's how you have a happy life. Don't worry too much.
And there you go. That is the crime table.
Cool.
If you'd done all 3, you would have gotten 1,000 gold.
Okay, so I got 500.
Yeah. Now, if you'd okay, this these are all robberies, by the
Yeah.
looks of it. DC 10, you would have gotten 50 gold from robbing a struggling merchant. DC 15, you would have gotten 100 gold from robbing a prosperous merchant.
Yep.
20 gold, you would have gotten 20 DC, you would have gotten 200 gold for the robbery of a noble.
Yeah.
And 25 DC, 1,000 gold for robbery of one of the richest figures in town. With, if you'd gotten no successes, you would have been arrested and you would have been fined
Some ridiculous amount of money.
equal to the profit of that the crime would have earned, so 1,000 gold, and spend 1 week in jail for every 25 gold of the fine.
That would have been a long time.
40 weeks, is that?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
If one check is successful, the heist fails, but the character escapes.
Yeah.
If 2 are successful, the heist is a partial success, netting the character half the payout. If all 3 are successful, the character earns the full value of the loot.
Cool. I got the seashells. Let's come back
How did
late.
it go?
Very nice, but there was a party and there were costumes and dancing, and it takes ages to do that kind of stuff.
Delightful.
Not really. It's work.
No, true.
Okay, so that was your week.
Yep.
What was Bal's week?
I'm tempted to go back into the fight arena.
If you want to. Or you can go drinking, or you can go hunting for a magic item to buy.
I could get the.
Go gambling, relaxation, religious service, training,
Let's be nuns.
work.
No, I'm gonna go fighting game, and then probably next time.
Do what you know.
Yeah, and then next time I'll go get the magical items that I require. But I want to have a ponder about whether I'm getting another javelin of lightning or whether I'm getting the material components for the psychic ring / doing whatever. Right.
Okay, so
If you announce to the rest of us that you're going to the fighting bit, can I just give you 100 gold to place it on yourself?
Also, for me, please.
Yeah, that seems like.
I mean,
I
Seems
have,
like
a,
a
I have a
worthwhile.
big bag of faith in you.
Yeah. I have a very large bag of faith in you if you wish it.
Well, if you're all betting 100 gold, I'll do the same. And but
What's
if we have to-
the maximum? Is it 100?
well, the pit fighting is more you earn money for fighting,
Yeah.
not from the gambling.
Yeah, that would.
The gambling
So-
is a completely separate table. So instead, I'll just say, well, you did so well. You got 3 for 3 last week.
I can't imagine I imagine the odds on him are not very good for a payout.
1.2, I guess,
Yeah.
multiplier.
Yeah.
So you put in
Put
100
8,000
gold.
gold on him and
Put in 100 gold, you'll get 120 back.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know it at the time. I just gave him the gold.
Yeah, no, like,
I give
I'm
him,
still happy
yeah.
to do it just to show that we believe in it.
I give him a sack as well, the same size, but it's got platinum coins inside its head.
Fuck me. And what bet is it that he'll win all 3 fights?
Yeah.
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 3 for 3.
3 for 3.
Yeah, straight run.
And you slap on enhance ability on him as well.
Does enhance ability for strength affect attack rolls?
No, but it does affect athletics checks.
I imagine there may be rules about that kind of thing.
The character must make a series of checks with a DC determined at random based on the quality of the opposition that the character runs into.
Yeah.
Makes 3 checks: an athletics check, an acrobatics check, and a constitution check that has a bonus equal to a roll of the character's largest hit dice.
I did very well at that.
Holy shit, yeah.
D12, yeah, that'll hit.
Yeah,
Built for barbarians,
D12
that
plus a D20, yeah.
Yeah, are there any rules about outside interference or anything?
Yeah, no magic.
Yeah, I figured that.
Okay.
I can't bardically inspire him because I'm doing other things.
I personally won't bet on myself because I'm playing for the money that I'm already going to win. So
Yeah. So I'll dump 100 platinum on him.
God, the pressure's on.
Okay, so first of all, I would like to have an athletics check.
Good.
Okay, and I can rage to get advantage on that one.
Yep.
That'll be 20 Eldritch.
Congratulations, you win the first fight with a knockout blow.
Ooh, lovely. Well,
This next one will be an acrobatics check.
that's dex, so I don't get anything. Well, I do, but that's not as good. That's 12.
Ooh.
12T.
That's 24 DC. You lose the second fight.
Oh, there goes the money.
Yep.
There goes all the money.
Fine.
Yeah, unfortunately, you weaved when you should have bobbed, and you just take a Goliath's fist to the temple, and you go down.
Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Okay.
Finally, need a Constitution check. So you're a D20 plus a D12 plus your Constitution modifier.
That is awful. That's 9.
Is it con or +2?
Oh, no, hold on, no, con, so +5, sorry. So 9, 10, 11, 12. Still not great. It's a 3 and a 4.
DC 11.
Oh.
You win. Barely.
Flex so hard.
So yes, this last one almost takes you down. This fight goes on forever. People start off with cheering and shouting, and then it gets quiet as you are just stood there.
Tense.
It's like, two slabs of meat being slapped against each other. But you eventually emerge the victor, winning yourself 100 gold total.
Wait.
Apologies, I lost your gold.
It's fine, dude. The important thing is you had fun.
I did.
Sam.
Hello. I'd like to research.
Very well. So you are researching ingredients, or are you researching information about something?
It was the things we said. The source to make a Dragon Slayer item.
Yeah.
Another source, or how to make the deck, and a third source maybe to make his psychic item.
Okay. Typically you need access to a library or a sage to conduct research. You're in Waterdeep. You can
Tap
probably
into the Harper network as well, right?
tap into the Harper net. Yeah, that will do perfectly. So 50 gold spent on materials, bribes, gifts, and other expenses.
Sure.
Will he be requiring checks?
Yes.
Can Bao bet that he will successfully research that?
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
Sat at a
There's
desk
no-
in the middle of an empty arena with cheering crowds filling the stands, going, "Yeah, yeah, cite your sources, yeah!"
That's how Bao got kicked out of the library.
Oh.
Someone's holding up a banner that says "citation needed." Na 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 na.
Na na na. Site sources. Okay, so you declare the focus of the research, this being magic item creation. After one work week, you make an intelligence check with a +1 bonus per 100 gold spent beyond the initial.
50 gold.
It says here 100 gold. This is stupid. So yeah, say 50 gold, and then everything beyond that 50 gold, you get a +1
For
bonus
100.
to a maximum of +6.
Okay. That's it. Can I use my flash of genius bonus to that? Reaction on a ability check or saving throw. You can use your reaction action +5.
Well, this says intelligence check rather than any specific ability. How would you guys rule it?
Intelligence checks are an ability check.
Yeah, it's still an ability check.
Okay, in that case, yes, you may.
They are the purest
Yeah.
form of ability
600
check.
gold.
Yeah, the only thing you can't use it on is then his
Attack
attack
rolls.
rolls.
Yeah.
So that gives me +6. Plus I can use my
Yep.
cool. 22.
21 is where the table taps out.
Oh.
And you learn 3 pieces of lore. So, what were you looking for? Okay, what was the first item that you were searching for information about?
Dragon Slayer weapon.
A Dragon Slayer weapon. Okay, you'll need something dragony. And you can find something dragony. Sorry, just clearing out the map here. Nearest dragony thing or place. You've heard rumours of some dragon in Crypt Garden Forest, which is a little bit to the north.
Is it just over where it says Sword Mountains on the?
It's the forest just below the Sword Mountains.
There's 2 sets of Sword Mountains.
Okay,
If
you see Tribor,
If you get the map out,
Yeah.
the big
and then go down south a bit,
Yeah.
That's the one. That
That's
forest
the
there, Crypt Garden
So
Forest.
the
north
northern two of the two forests in between Zorban.
Alternatively, the Mere of Dead Men also has a dragon.
Oh, I love that there.
Do you want to get on map?
After last Storm King's Thunder session, I had a read up on where you might find dragons.
Yeah,
That's reasonable. Is it this one? No, it's this one.
it's that one.
That's the one. Twist it a bit inside the tube to make it shrink down a bit.
Yeah.
That's where you can mark where things are.
So yes, Crypt Garden Forest
Crypt Garden Forest.
and the Mere of Dead Men. Basically to the left of it, to the west of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot further south than that. I thought it was South Waterdeep.
No, it's
interesting.
between Waterdeep and Neverwinter.
Give me the news.
Bad case of
loving you.
dragons. It's a bad case of dragons.
Pointy dice out there. There we go.
There's a score on that map near you, Mike.
What's that?
Yeah.
A score.
Score.
Yeah.
Oh, right. okay.
That is where the blue dragon,
The one we asked.
the one you asked about last session, is located.
Cool.
Of course, a score is actually in the book. I might need to do a bit more planning if you go for the other two.
Maybe the other two, sorry.
Mere of Dead Men and Crypt Garden Forest.
Oh, we could do both in one go.
One.
Yeah. So it's like two dragons is a great. It's like the Three Peaks challenge. You've got to kill 3 dragons in 24 hours.
Actually, you might as well put a D in the Clouthen Vale as well, right?
Dragon moves, that's not there.
It's
Bloody-
nearer your right hand, actually. But south of the Spine of the World.
Clouthen Vale.
Okay, what was the second item?
To make the deck.
Remind me of the deck. That was
Deck of
a...
useful items.
Okay, so like the rogue, but a deck instead.
Yep.
Okay, Okay, you need a strong magical source for that. Possibly some space magic? Spatial magic? But I'm going to say that you might get lucky in Gauntlgrim.
Where?
Gauntlgrim.
That's where. There. Above that.
Neverwinter Wood there, yeah. Ancient dwarven city that in its heyday was producing tons of magic weapons. So useful, you get this partly on the back of the dragon slaying items. But yeah, apparently there is a strong magical source there that could potentially aid you in crafting this deck. But alternatively, yes, spatial magic. So I don't want to say the Barrier Peaks,
But the barrier piece.
but the Barrier Peaks. Which are down there in the Grey Peak Mountains, I believe. To the east of where Joe is, far east. A little bit north. That's them. Barrier Peaks are in there somewhere. But but you know, there is a very good chance that they're not there at the moment.
Okay.
I might get back to you and give you something else later, but yeah. As for the third thing, what was the third thing that you were
Something to
asking
make
about?
the psychic resistance item for.
Okay, you need something brainy in a bad way.
The hippocampus of a mind flare.
Well, yeah.
Or an intellect hour, or
Yeah.
The holder?
Oh,
Ah. Okay, so that is Underdark.
but I imagine there might be one below us.
There's at least one. And
Yeah.
he really likes his fish.
There is one that dresses like a pirate. So yeah, Gauntlgrim actually has ties to the Underdark.
Okay.
Waterdeep will also, if you go into Undermountain, you'll be able to find something down there. Gosh, I don't remember where else.
This is like for the closest though. It's going to be somewhere near.
Yeah. I mean, oh god, under Waterdeep in Undermountain, they've got that city
Yeah.
underground that then has a river that leads to the Underdark proper. But things that come through to the
What's the name of that
surface.
I forget.
Break through in certain areas. Waterdeep and Gauntlgrim are probably best bets because Gauntlgrim is the first real safe place that you get to in Out of the Abyss, where you start in the Underdark and have to escape it.
Yeah.
And the second half is going back into it. Yeah, I think that's probably the best you're going to get from round here.
Can I be using my feet?
You can also use your feet for this week.
And we rolled that I can make his item without I just slot in the thieves' tools.
Well, now that she's gotten you the thieves' tools, you can do the prep.
Right?
You can do the prep, and then it's like, okay, now all I need is the thieves' tools. So as soon as they turn up, you just go, boom, done.
Cool. I get some thieves' gloves.
As long as you put in the requisite time required,
Yep.
you can set it all up in advance to do it in an instant.
I'm going to do it in a week.
What the heck is...
I basically just take the tools, grind them into dust, and then mix them with a special water that you prepared in advance, and then use that water to quench something, and then use it to smelt things or whatever. But yeah, takes no time at all once you've put the prerequisite work in.
Yep. Plus, now they can't be scryed on because they're not what they were.
No.
If anyone looks for thieves' tools, they're not going to find any.
That's true.
Oh, something else in that safe. I forgot to mention that.
Yep.
You find out that you just knocked off a member of the Xanathar's Guild.
Ah,
Of course, the Zents would give us one of the Xanathars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
give
that
it
makes
their own.
perfect sense.
But, you were good enough you didn't get caught.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yet.
Okay, and finally, what
Yes.
was Al wanting to do this week?
Pit fighting, no.
Do you want me to run through everything?
If you wouldn't mind, I know I have a backup in case nothing takes my fancy.
Okay,
But
so, buying a magic item.
yeah.
Carousing. Crafting an item.
Can I roll on the crafting table I made?
I'm not sure.
that's
I'm not
fair.
sure you should.
I'm sure I want to.
Okay, crime. Crim.
Crim, do one crim. Mm-hmm.
Do a gamble.
A gomble, yes.
Do a pit fight.
No.
Do a relaxation.
Ooh.
Religious service. Research.
Yeah.
Scribing a spell scroll. Selling a magic item. Training. Work.
Scribing a spell scroll.
Could
Could you tell me the
Scribe a spell scroll. With time and patience, a spellcaster can transfer a spell to a scroll, creating a spell scroll. Takes amount of time and money related to the level of the spell the character wants to scribe, as shown in the spell scroll costs table. In addition, the character must have proficiency in the Arcana skill and must provide any material components required for the casting of the spell.
That works for me.
Moreover, the character must have the spell prepared, or it must be among the character's known spells in order to scribe a scroll of that level. If the scribed spell is a cantrip, the version of the scroll works if the caster were first level.
Sure.
Alright.
And cantrip is 1 day, first level spell is 1 day, second level spell is 3 days, third level spell is 1 work week. I just spat on my screen, my mouth's getting dry. Lovely.
And above third level?
Fourth level's 2 weeks, fifth level's 4 weeks, and it just doubles from there.
God, that's why scrolls are so expensive then.
Oh, also costs wise.
Yeah.
15 for a cantrip, 25 for a first, 250 for a second, 500 for a third, 2,500 for a fourth, 5,000 for a fifth, 15,000 for a sixth.
If you need spell scrolls, some can make them at half the price.
Yeah, I think there's better things to do.
Could you... So, we could make them, though, time being the only problem, and
Yeah.
then sell them.
Yes.
But it would need the amount of time to make it and then the amount of time
to sell it, yes.
Yeah.
So it's not exactly a money-making scheme. Something to retire on.
Yeah, it's a job. What you're describing is gainful employment.
Yes.
We're rather more of the expedited kind.
Except once we get to a certain point in our careers, it will be far more economical for us to sell scrolls to other dumb adventurers.
Actually, I was offered a position as assistant regional manager.
One day. I think I'm going to do the biomagic item.
Buying a magic item, an item du magique.
I don't know what tables the items I'm looking for are on.
What are you looking for? Because you can specify a specific
yeah.
item to search for.
Broom of Flying was one of them. I need to find because I think I sent you possibly the one I was looking for. And if I search for broom in our conversation, I think I will find the rest of them as well.
Okay, magic item table F has broom of flying on it.
And a couple of bags of holding. To get seed. Yeah, I will do the search for a magic item.
Okay, so it is 100 gold minimum,
Yep.
and every 100 gold you spend is
Up to 1,000, yeah.
it gives you a +1 up to a maximum of +10. How much are you spending?
1,000.
Okay, so they'll give you a +10 bonus,
Yep.
and I will need a charisma persuasion check. Are you using enhance ability on yourself? Yeah.
Pair of 13, so 23.
Broom of flying.
Table F.
What rarity is that?
They're both uncommon.
Uncommon, you say. Roll a d4, please.
1.
Okay. Unfortunately, you're only able to find one person who has one thing that you might be interested
Okay,
in.
fair enough.
You're told that there is a wise woman.
A wise woman.
Yes, and the first thing you must know about this wise woman
Is that she has brooms of flying for sale.
she has one broom of flying that she no longer has a need for.
Fair enough. And she's wise. That's another thing.
Yes. She's also a woman.
Gosh. Or possibly a changeling. How much would this broom of flying set me back? God knows I'm going to roll fucking high on this one.
So, uncommon. 400 gold.
Deal.
Wow.
Non-achievement. Bargain.
Hello, dearie.
Hello. I say, you don't know someone called Iris McWhiskers, do you? Have you ever wanted to spool someone's entrails out?
You know Iris McWhiskers?
Yes,
You're a relation?
I'm her great nephew.
Little Algernon.
Yes, do we met?
Oh, once a very long time ago.
Oh, well, there you go. Small
Little
world,
shit.
isn't it? Yes, that was me. Still is. There he is, above over my head. Could I give you a sum of gold for in exchange for your broom? A broker.
Of course, I have no use for it anymore. Ever since I lost my legs.
That went 2 to 0 real quick.
You can see that she's just in a chair, and she just hops down. It's like
Terrifying. So I'm just holding them. Was the loss of your legs related to the broom at all?
no.
Okay, thank God. Swap. That's something I need to know. Excellent. Lovely doing business. You. I'll pass your regards on to Auntie, of course. What was
Maybe I should go visit her. How is the old bat?
old and bat-like.
Ah, marvellous.
Jolly good. Well, lovely. Thank you. Excellent. 1,400 gold. I'm still not upset for a broom of flying.
Yeah.
So.
So that-
What did you roll on the D6 out of interest?
4.
Okay, so it's not a modifier. Fair. Jolly good.
Okay, so yes, and at the end of the week, you finally get a message back that says that the Black Staff has returned and is able to see you now.
Oh, it's about time. I've only been waiting for ages.
Busy woman.
Busy woman. Right. I suppose we should go then.
Yes.
Does anyone want to come with me?
Yes.
Yes, we
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yes,
of course.
very well. Come on.
Okay, you
So I'm stuck in the hang of the clutch.
Oh shit.
Clutching onto the broom.
Don't fall. There are easier ways to fly.
Thank you, Rich, for the pity.
There are easier ways to fly.
Yes, there's fly spell among them, which I also possess.
Yes.
But this does have autopilot.
Ah.
Broom, the Blackstaff's tower.
And the broom goes to the Black Staff's out and you're still here.
No, I can still sit on it.
Oh, okay. It could
It's
also...
not like it rockets out. Yeah, you can send it on its own.
I thought that's what you did. You were like... And we're all like watching it. That is very impressive.
But have
Bring it
moved
back.
you.
Right. So we go to the Black Staff's tower.
okay. You're shown up to her waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
You're waiting for a bit.
Yep.
Busy woman.
No, they're wizards. They-
Then you hear a dunk, dunk, dunk,
That sounds like a Blackstaff.
dunk, dunk,
You can tell with the ebony. Makes that...
and you see her walking in. She's limping a bit, has one arm in a sling, and some of her hair has been burned away.
What the hell
right.
happened to you?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I am a little.
So you wanted to see me?
No, see,
I am a little worried because it's you.
yes. If there are a very finite list of creatures and things that can harm you, I want to be appraised of them.
Don't worry, it wasn't from round here.
All right, very well. Yes, I wanted to see you. I was been trying to get a message to you.
Sorry, I've been off-world.
Off-world. Did you get any of my messages?
No.
No.
She comes back and it's just a pile.
No, these were magical sendings
Yeah.
that went nowhere.
Oh right, I thought they just waited and then she comes back. They
It's
all.
That's how you have an aneurysm.
That's why they
Yeah,
changed the spell.
Gets back to this, and the staff just starts vibrating as all the little notifications coming up.
No, cancel. There you go.
Right. We've been keep getting attacked by a wizard, a rather annoying wizard who's turned into a revenant. Yes.
She looks very tired.
Yes, I'm sorry, dear. Did you just get back today?
Yes.
Have you had any healing for all of this?
Yes.
Ah.
Enough to get me up and about, and I'll get some more later.
Right, fair enough. I was hoping to beseech your help to deal with the problem. Specifically, I need access to a spell I currently don't have, and I need a very powerful version of it.
What might that spell be?
Modify memory?
No.
I kind of had a feeling you might say that, but I'm not going to use it for evil.
Aha.
I promise on Sam's soul?
Oh, that's a good soul. That's a premium soul.
It's a good soul,
It's a
but
premium
it's coming from you.
How about you allow?
Now I even more don't want to accept your
I'm not
answer
gonna,
there.
I'm
Would
going,
you give us access to the spell?
Not right now.
That's fair.
Perhaps in about 7 levels time when you can cast it your fucking self. Stupid.
Maybe at some point. I've got a few things I need to be getting on with
That's
that
perfectly fine.
take precedence, I'm afraid.
Yes, I'm aware you're a busy woman, but there are very limited amount of people I know who can approach the level of power needed for this particular task, and in order to completely eliminate a particular annoyance, I need this particular spell.
Let me think about it.
That's fair.
Out of character, a 9th level modified memory is a lot like a predator missile. Whoever you point at is going to have a very bad day.
But they won't remember it.
But they, yeah, they definitely won't remember.
Still like a predator missile.
Exactly.
Was that it?
Did we have anything else? I think I've forgotten something. Well,
We owe her a favour.
oh shit, yes. We owe you a favour.
Yeah, no, I'm fully aware, and I'll call that in when I.
Oh shit, no, we had one other thing.
I was wondering when you'd remember that one.
Well, we want to tell you in person,
Oh shit.
because it was better than telling you without all of the hoo-ha and everything else. Harshnag's died.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? It sounded like you said Harshnag died.
Yes, he died trying to fight a blue dragon,
Ancient.
ancient blue dragon, in a cave.
Get the distinct smell of ozone in the air.
Don't kill me.
I'm going to back away and prep counterspell.
And all of you feel a little bit staticky right now.
Yeah. We
I
killed as well, but he threw us to safety.
I did try to save him.
I think I'd like to be alone now.
That's fair.
That's fine.
She turns around and walks out without finishing the conversation.
That technically went very well.
Yes, we're not dead.
She said no to the scroll and didn't vaporize us. I'm going to call that a total success.
What, she actually didn't say no to the scroll. She said she'd think about it.
She said maybe to the scroll and didn't vaporize us. Unqualified success.
Yes, exactly. Time to go.
I see this as a complete win.
Thank you, Incredible Bulk.
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Well, I
We have a number of options.
we know at some point we need to go to that place where the fire giants are.
Are any of you resistant to fire?
Yes.
Yes.
In fact, I
It's
can make
just you.
I can make
I am as well, actually.
Fire shield. I can cast it on a number of us because it isn't concentration.
I just get really angry.
He flexes the fire away. I use magic.
If anything, the
Not
fire
all
makes...
of us are resistant to
I
fire,
can
you
cast it
know.
on both of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, easily.
I have
What's
the-
the spell level is it?
4th.
Nice.
I have
Yeah,
these
and I've got
three.
3 slots now. 3.
Nice.
That's 3.
That's 3. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. Well
So,
done.
can freeze things, and I'm a resistant to fire.
Yes.
So, useful.
The trick is to get more of the fire on the enemies you're running towards than you.
Keep me on fire, he shouted as he died. I need it.
I think you might need to have an intervention for Bal.
At some point.
So we've got a fire giant to go after.
Giants.
We
At least one.
we got that location.
Iron
that dragon,
slag.
Yes,
That
it's a-
dragon's lair. That
It's
we
not
wanted to go
listed on
after.
this map, but it is
No.
somewhere up here.
It is like the edge of
Ice
that,
spires.
just about there, I think.
I think, is it on there?
Nope.
Okay.
So we've got dragons. Generally, we've got fire giants. We've got
I have. Some
You've got a quest to hand in Citadel Felbar,
Yes.
which is like practically on the way to
Yeah.
Iron Slag.
So we may as well
You've
do
got
that.
the airship
Literally.
currently in Everland.
I have some interesting leads on a way to secure us some dragon slaying weapons.
That'd be useful. Does it involve killing dragons? That defeats the point.
no. It proves you're worthy of them.
Oh.
Well, you
kill a smaller
defeat
dragon.
A smaller dragon to make killing the bigger dragon easier.
Oh.
Kill yourself with smaller caliber dragons to develop an immunity to larger caliber dragons.
I will actually allow you guys to retcon where the airship is. You can say that got it to meet you in Waterdeep, so you can then go and do all these travelly bits if you wanted.
What else?
Can do.
Where were the other materials?
I can have a look
you
around
wanted?
this place to see if I can find anything.
So there was
useful.
dragon.
There's dragon there or there,
Yeah.
and then a whole bunch of stuff
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
What was the stuff you needed there?
Something that is brainy but bad to make your psychic resistance item, and then spatial magic for my deck.
So if we're there, so did you say there was something here? So could we go bang, bang, bang?
Well, no, it's there or there.
We could always have a little jaunt into that hole in the pub.
We could have a jaunt into the hole in the pub. Do you want to have a jaunt into the hole in the pub?
It seems like the done thing. I mean, and it might be a little touristy, but you know. I went down the hole in the pub and all I got was this lousy t-shirt and a brainy bad thing.
Yeah.
How bad could a hole in the pub be?
That is a good and terrible question.
He said
I want
with
to
an
give you. I
intelligence
want to
score
give
of
you
6.
an idea of how bad that will be. Durham made his fortune in that hole.
He's very powerful.
He didn't go all the way down.
Well,
He
so
got
you're saying
he got 17 levels and enough
So
money
we're
to
saying that
get
there's even more treasure
the
down
biggest
there.
pub in the world.
Yes.
So you're saying if we got deeper than him, we could then own the pub?
No, we could build a bigger pub next door.
Probably accurate.
Build a bigger pub around his pub.
Just like a bridge over the top.
The yawning portal.
Yeah, well, half the money we got in Undermountain would be paying for zoning permits to build a bridge-shaped pub.
It's a recursive pub. As everyone goes deeper, the pub
It's
gets
pubs all the way down until it's suddenly Undermountain.
Well, I think we should do something. I'm on board for whatever it is.
How do you mind going into Undermountain?
Can we ask your divination people if there is a particular time limit on which the fire giants will complete their project and kill us all?
Yes, we can do that today. Bing!
Like, I don't want to dig around too much. And
How
you'll get
long
murdered.
will how long until Duke Zalto will complete his plan for
like how
the
many?
Vonendod? Yeah.
Yeah. Like if we go jaunting
He will
about.
make no major progress until the heart of the Titan is within his grasp.
Okay.
We need to know what the heart of the Titan is then, and where is it?
How long till he gets the heart of the Titan? Or
Because we have the big stone. We can do that on the same day.
yeah, because it's been a week. Yeah.
Okay.
How long until he gets the heart of the Titan?
Just where
Or-
is it? No, where is it?
Yeah, so we can keep from having it. We only need to go.
Yeah, if we get it.
we can fuck up the plan pretty much instantly.
Completely. Yeah. Where is what? So what we asking? Where is the heart of the?
Where is the heart of the Titan?
Where is the heart of the Titan that you spoke of?
Gauntlgrim.
Oh
Gauntle
shit!
Where's Gauntle Grim?
Where everything bloody else is.
I mean, I might have been trying to direct
Poke me
you there
in the
anyway.
Well, that's pretty convenient then, surely.
All right.
It's
shall
like
we-
the one-stop shop
Shop
for
for-
all of our quest needs.
Shall
So, what are we encountering there? Big bad brainy thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heart of the Titan.
Yep. Spatial magic.
Spatial magic. Dragons.
Dragony
or-
bits.
No,
And-
no
oh,
dragon
right,
bits.
okay,
no
that's
dragony
fine.
bits.
Well, that seems plenty.
I mean,
There are
yes.
dragony bits on the way there.
Yes, we could stop off. I don't exactly know how you stop off and deal a killing blow to a dragon. Anyway.
Well, in fairness, we didn't know how to speedrun religious desecration before, but we certainly learned.
Yeah, you learn as you go.
If anything, we're very talented students.
It's one of those things that for ethical reasons no book was ever written on it.
You think there would be books on these kinds of things, and just like very well hidden.
Unfortunately, the sort of people that would write the books would be people like me, and there's a lot of
Oh.
long words in books.
Well, I would write some of those books.
I'd probably just... I'm penning a memoir.
So why don't we go? So let's go dragon, wherever the dragon round here. I can't remember exactly where.
Crypt
it was.
Garden Forest or Mirror of Dead Men, both very close to each other.
Let's go to the first one. If we're feeling lucky, the second one, and then that place, and then depending on what the Heart of the Titan is, we could always bring it back to the pub and keep it there for safekeeping.
That seems like a bad plan.
Well, the giants wouldn't attack there, surely.
We'll keep it with us.
Like, the question
that's
is,
true.
like, if this thing is the heart of a fucking adamantine titan,
It's going to be
it's
huge.
gonna be big and it's gonna be heavy. So are we gonna have to, what, destroy it? Or stick it in a bag of holding and put another bag of holding in there? Or...
Can you put two bags of holding together?
No, that's bad.
No, it atomizes them and distributes them evenly across all of space and time.
So we don't want that because it
Unless
might
we're
be
trying to
valuable.
destroy something.
Yes, unless we're trying to destroy something. I've got a portable hole.
Well, let's find out how big it is and then make a decision.
Yes, that's
Because they don't
Yes.
have it, it's there. Worst case scenario is we get there, it's too big for us to take away.
And we
they still
hide
don't
it or
have
trap it or damage it or...
Like, it might be worth... Are we planning on leaving today, do we think?
I was going to ask
Yeah.
if I have one more week to find some magical items.
Well, in that case, I could ask tomorrow what is the Heart of the Titan. Because if it says it's a big fucking, like adamantine heart, then it's going to be difficult for them to lift as well as us.
I have a bad feeling all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What if it's alive?
That was my other question. Is it like a guy? Is it like a pilot?
I don't think it's a guy. No.
But if it's alive,
I think this is
then-
a bad thing that
if
we
it-
really
well, like I said,
shouldn't.
if it's
Fonts of
alive,
energy or
then we
something.
could just kill
Yeah,
it.
like, is it a power
We
source?
could
Yeah.
do it, yes. But
Like,
anything called
hey,
the
is
Heart
it
of
like-
the Titan might be a smidge powerful.
Ah, yes.
Let's
but
assume we
here's
have at
something
least
you've
one
overlooked:
day.
the heart of the Titan. The Titan's
assume
very,
you have-
very big.
Or
Heart's
we're a
small.
week if that once a
It's
week.
more-
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm quite flush with cash,
Okay.
and it's
could-
burning a hole in my pocket.
I know that feeling.
Like, we could
I know that feeling.
we could send the Harpers looking for magic items, and then
Yes, that's true. I was thinking about finding some dimensional shackles.
that's not a bad plan.
Yeah, take the chains off and you can just make dimensional bracelets and
Yeah.
Actually,
avoid getting banished.
yes.
Yeah.
And they don't require an attunement slot.
Mm.
Because normally you use them against people.
It's like, oh, 59 minutes, you're in so much trouble, sunshine. Oh, I wouldn't like to be you in 58 minutes and 45 seconds.
The only problem is they do prevent teleportation.
Yeah. So it's a snap-on.
And then I wouldn't be able to dimension door anymore.
But it's a snap-on
Would that
when
also stop
you
Misty
need
Step?
them.
You need to be incapacitated to put them on.
Oh.
I can assist with that.
This is gonna hurt if I have to do this. I think.
No, I'll do it in one blow.
I bet you will!
So, like, what was it like me yesterday with
I'm-
Bestie? Just like, he seems like he's being corrupted by the were-rats. Gonna run up to him and knock him out in one blow.
I am almost certain that I now have a spell that can help with that. In fact, I do. Feign Death.
Oh, yes, yes.
That incapacitates, and it's a ritual, and it's
Maybe you
free.
knew someone who could modify a magical item.
Oh, yes. That might
At least give it a
Yeah,
go.
do you know anyone like that?
No. Thamia.
So we leave the Harpers trying to find dimensional shackles, as many as we can get our hands on, essentially.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, we'll get to that. Rich, what time is end time?
Another 20 minutes.
Another 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of would like to have a poke around Under Mountain, actually. I don't know if anyone's
Let's-
against the idea.
No, let's go down.
Are you actually? So, like, that is an out of character question. Would you prefer not to?
I know I said it earlier on that, yeah, I could do some undermounting.
But you prefer not to.
But I think I'd prefer not to, just because it's going to make this entire thing way too bloated.
That's fine. That's a very reasonable.
If you guys want to do it, then I'll call it here and look into some undermountain stuff. But I think for the flow of the story,
yeah, that's
Let's
fine.
let's divinate and ask the gods is there more futurist.
yeah, there
Goals
you
of
go.
action.
Use divination, and they'll say
Don't.
Maybe
you're
later.
fine without undermounting.
Anam says maybe later.
Let's go kill the closest dragon then.
Yeah, let's do that in a week.
Yeah.
Let's take a week off. Relax, put our feet up, kill a dragon, have some tea, read a
Well,
book.
it's going to take a week to kill a dragon and just go fly up there.
Well,
and kill
two
him.
dragons.
That's why we've got time
So,
to. That's why we've got time to put our feet up, have some tea, read a book, and relax.
So which one's the first one?
Mirror of Dead Men to be
we
closest.
pick one of
Mirror
them.
Dead Man or Crypt Garden Forest.
Do you want to go to a mirror or a forest?
Well, you can roll an insight check. Not insight. He's doing
I also heard there was one there.
Arcana, I guess.
Arcana.
Nature or Arcana, your choice.
I definitely pick one of those.
26.
13.
Same.
For which one?
Either's the same.
Pick one.
I'll go for nature.
Okay.
Yeah, 23 Arcana.
7.
Dragons! Okay, so between the two of you, Nature and Arcana, you know that the Mirror of Dead Men is this horrible, horrible place. It's a big, ugly swampland. And you feel like you may have heard rumours about a black dragon being sighted there.
Acid.
And the Crypt Garden Forest, you're getting the sense that that one, you're thinking green.
So both chromatic at least.
Should we start with the green one?
If only we had some kind of item that would make us all resistant to poison.
Oop.
Well, I don't think either of any of us.
Well, it's nice to know that there is resistances that even you three don't have.
Well,
I don't have it all the time.
Actually, I
for
have-
fuck's sake.
I've got to burn a 4th level slot to get resistance to fire.
assuming I'm not raging, then I only have 2 different forms of resistance to poison. In
Oh,
fact,
you've got the belted dwarven kind of
yeah,
plus,
which
you
I can take off and give to someone
do. Oh, that's true.
temporarily. I mean, it will cost me some health, but
And some beard.
No,
It would start growing on someone else.
the cost is too high.
I don't want to be it.
You could just shape change it away.
Yes.
I don't think you can with the.
It's if you are capable of growing a beard, so if you stay in female form, actually. Never mind.
I don't want to be it.
Let's go to
I
the
don't want to
forest,
wake
shall
up
we?
with a
Forest? Forest?
Forced.
Okay, you spend some time,
Yep.
say maybe a week, heading up to Crypt Garden Forest
Yes.
on the airship.
Craft something.
So you go.
If the Harpers are looking for tobacco shackles, as a secondary objective, bags are holding. We'll have 3 pops already. I'll stick in half the funds to.
All right,
do
well,
research.
we'll
Yeah,
discuss
yeah,
this in
yeah,
Discord.
yeah,
I want to get into
Sure.
something.
Okay.
Okay, so Crypt Garden Forest. A small wooded region near Westbridge hides many old dwarven ruins and an extensive underground city known as South Crypt. You land just outside the forest,
Yes.
probably in Westbridge actually, and then you head into the forest on foot. Could I please have survival checks from everybody?
Natural 20, bringing it up to 25.
Natural 1.
Okay.
Natural 16.
16 Eldritch.
Okay, so those two cancel out, but with natural 16 with anything?
No, I get nothing.
So 16 for the two of you. It's enough to not screw yourselves over, thankfully.
That's good.
Solid, yeah.
So you spend a good couple of hours forging your way through this forest. Okay. As you travel through the forest, there are birds and rodents and other harmless forest critters just chattering around. Until eventually all of those sounds stop.
Iska? See you gnawing on a chicken.
That's me in the litter box.
You hear the sound of something enormous approaching through the dark woods and tangled underbrush.
Can I stealth?
I prep Earthbind.
Yeah, on stealth.
Roll stealth, please.
22.
22.
28.
21.
Damn, guys.
That's even without past that trace.
Yep.
Okay, so you all hide and face where the sound's coming from. And then from behind you, this large green dragon head with the corpse of an Uthgard barbarian dangling from its mouth
Oh, good. That'll stop her out a bit.
asks, "What are we waiting for? Hello, the balance. Thank you for coming to visit."
It knows us.
We're famous.
Can it see me? Oh, okay. Even with a 28, that's damn.
It's got, probably got blind sight.
It's got.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but I'm still like, we hid from it.
Yeah, but it could already see you when you hid.
Oh, right. Okay.
Because it's probably got spies everywhere.
We're waiting for a big thing to come through the forest.
Oh, that sounds terrifying.
What? Sorry? What?
What do you need from this thing?
This green dragon,
It's big, scary, and dangerous, and it's right there.
can I please have a history check?
From
Everyone who wants to.
25.
16.
12.
Eldritch 20?
Okay, with the corpse dangling out its mouth, you think, oh, you've heard of this one. This is Old Gnawbone, also known as Claugiliamatar.
How old?
Ancient.
Ooh.
Ancient green, possibly the oldest green in the Sword Coast.
I'm going to let the Earthbind drop.
Such a shame what happened to Harsh now.
Yes.
He's still there. He's just chewing him to get the flavour out, like a piece of gum.
Were you two friends?
No, but he was helpful.
Help?
Not necessarily to me, but this thing that you're dealing with. Foiling these giants and the doom of the desert.
Yes, a competitor of yours?
I need some of his essence.
His essence.
Ah,
Her
it's
essence.
a girl. This is a girl dragon. Of course, it's a girl dragon
You're just reeking with
Feminine
beauty.
and poison.
Feminine beauty and poison. Mostly poison, but also feminine beauty.
Could we ask for a favour?
Yes, darling, it would help us deal with the doom of the desert. See our crafter down there who is... Where are you? is trying to craft a particular item.
What, pray tell, might that item be?
Some dragon slaying equipment to deal with her.
Oh,
You said essence. Will the scale do?
I look to my DM.
Scale might do, yeah. She, you probably get the feeling that she's been around long enough that that just with the information you've given her already, she probably knows what she can give you.
Bal? I'm going to send this to Bal. Bal, do you want to volunteer to do something incredibly heroic and extremely stupid?
That's my MO.
Okay, I'm going to use another sending spell to detail this plan to Bal. How many resistances to poison do you have, and how many hit points do you have?
I have 109 hit points.
It's fine, we're done. Okay, I'm gonna offer this plan to the dragon with your Bal's consent. How about we offer to prove our worthiness by having her breathe on you, and you just get some in a jar?
Dragon's breath.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of
Because
the way.
you've got 8th poison damage.
Do they stack?
Yes. This is what Langston was going to do in the other game.
What happens if I rage? Shall I get a third
Yes.
resistance to...
You will 8th your poison damage. So she would have to deal 972 poison damage. 872 poison damage.
Is that agreeable. You'll breathe on our dwarf. He
Prove our worthiness to
He probably
gain some
won't
of your
die.
license.
Hand me a jar.
Like whole.
And
This huge claw comes out,
hands you a jar.
reaches up to her neck, and just plucks out a single scale, places it in your hands.
We're going to sound well back.
No, you did not say you were raging for this.
Nope.
So you're only a
Only,
quarter.
only a
Quarter.
quarter.
Depending on the saving throw. I
Yeah.
bardically inspire him because I see this is about to happen. You're like, good luck.
Well, wouldn't
You get the
sa-
feeling that would probably be a bad idea.
Yeah, because wouldn't the saving throw be to dodge that?
No, it's Constitution.
Oh, Constitution.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
right.
usually poison. I don't know specifically, but
Yeah, if it's dodging out of the way of the attack, I will make no saving roll. If it's to resist the effect of the poison, then I will make a saving throw.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Yay!
And I can't bardically inspire him.
Nope. You get the feeling that would be a bad idea. This is a test.
Okay.
And that would be cheating.
it's going to smell like a swimming pool.
Basically, if or rather, if you volunteer to be part of the test,
you'll get breathed on.
then you'll become part of the test.
I don't want to be part of the test.
Is it a Constitution 24?
That's a high roll.
Barely.
Yeah, I had a feeling with those.
Yeah, it's going to be a plus 20.
So that's 79 poison damage, halved
Then halved again.
to
So you
80
get on
down
to
to 40, down to 39,
and halved again.
then halved again. Take that down to
19?
19.
19.
Okay.
So you have that's from the pass saving throw and the belt of the Organ Cone.
Uh-huh.
Solid.
You can see the scale glows a bit, but then fades.
Just think, if you'd been raging, that would have been 9.
Rage.
And she breathes on you again.
That is not good.
Nope.
That is 12.
That is not enough.
Oh, I didn't think it would be.
That is 78 poison damage.
Are you raging this time?
Yes.
Then, yeah, it's
78.
exactly the same number, because it was 79 last time.
Yeah,
So another 19.
another 19.
And you take damage, so your rage carries
I'm
on.
like sitting in a tree. See?
God
Okay,
damn.
Nice.
okay, it glows and remains a bit longer. Fades. Rules of 3.
Yeah, everything comes in threes.
Oh, there we go.
That's another 19. 24.
Ooh, higher this time. 24 is a pass.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
87 poison damage.
87 halves to 43.
Yeah.
43 halves to 21. 21?
Yeah.
21 halves to 11.
And it is glowing now.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
Hello, buddy. It's like getting familiar.
Weirdo cat.
I'm shooty.
Take this blessing.
Thank you, wise,
Thank
powerful,
you.
mighty, and enormous dragon.
That's
How?
It's a strong breath attack you got there.
You're slightly green.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't touch me for a little while.
Slightly radioactive for a little bit.
Yeah, everything in the forest cone is also
Yeah, it's
dead.
dead.
Yeah, everything in the forest, everything around Bal is dead. And you know that in The Simpsons where Homer melts down the truck that has no nuclear material in it, and he walks out and he's just glowing green. Yeah, and there, boys. That's just Bal right now. Yeah, no one stand within 5 feet of Bal.
Right.
Hold on to that. Give me that later.
Thank you, darling. It was most gracious of you.
thicker gloves.
Now I recommend you
Bugger off.
leave.
Yes.
Done.
Of course.
And then she goes invisible.
Yep.
We're going to go.
She chants an incantation and goes invisible.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
don't do it.
Black Dragon?
I mean,
No.
can I roll a history check to see if the black dragon is another ancient dragon?
Roll history.
Yeah, I did that.
22?
2.
What's our proficiency at the moment? What's our proficiency?
3.
22.
17.
With a 22,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
you get that, apparently it's only an adult dragon, that has somehow seen off ancient dragons.
Oh.
Does it have a wand?
Let's not.
Shall we not?
Yes, you've got what you need. Yes.
Yes. I guess that's something we need to decide what weapon I do make.
I don't know so much need the weapons, so
Yeah.
that's kind of a question for you lot.
I guess I can always do my crossbow, but I imagine it'd be more useful for
Well, I've already got a giant slayer great axe, but I wasn't going to mention that too.
the dragon slayer.
I mean,
You
do
got
we already have Arrows of Slaying, or
No,
is that
I
the other
don't.
game?
No, I don't. No, so,
No,
that's
that's
the
the
other.
other
Sorry, yeah, that's.
Arrow of Dragon Slaying.
I've got the Dragon Slayer Great Club.
Could we make more than one arrow, given it's consumable?
Yes.
So it's like
So you just shatter the scale and apply it to the tips of the arrows.
Yep, you could either get one...
weapon.
One monster.
You could either get one sword of dragon slaying, whether that be a short sword, rapier, long sword, or great sword. Alternatively, I think, depending on how well you roll, maybe 3 arrows of slaying.
Okay.
Which do you think is more useful?
3 Arrows of Slaying, I think.
Yeah.
Because can you still fire regular arrows out your crossbow?
No.
Okay. It's only clockwork magic.
Because it's it doesn't consume ammo anymore.
Fair.
You can still put ammo in it, but that would have to be crossbow bolts rather
It's a
than-
bolt rather than an arrow, right?
Yeah.
So
Mm.
we're still picking me over Tal. I think it's more useful if Tal has it.
Yeah.
Probably.
All of your monstrous damage could be slightly more monstrous. Oh, there we go. I mean, the only weapon Al has is a sling, and I'm not just going to put it in a sling and huck it at someone.
Just whack a
for one thing, I'll probably miss.
The arrows
sling's cravat.
the arrows are more damaging, a lot more damaging, but the weapon is more consistent.
Yes.
I imagine we're not going to be fighting that many dragons, if I'm honest.
No,
So arrows are probably
I agree. If that's opinion, Bellamond, you've already got a dragon slaying weapon, so would you be happy to use that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. I'm happy with the Great Club.
I've forgotten about the Great Club, if I'm honest. You might be able to convert that Great Club into a better weapon.
For you.
Maybe. That would be a hard check, though.
arrows.
Arrows.
I agree.
What's the crafting time for that arrow?
I'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Because we are getting... It is now 9:45.
Yeah.
Cool.
So with you guys leaving Crypt Garden Forest...
Oh, that's scary. Do you know, I think I might be employed by her one day.
Why so?
We share a similar disposition, I think. Lawful evil, I think is greed.
That was very lawful, in fairness.
Yeah,
I was like,
yes.
Oh, you can screw
can
over
deal
one of
with-
my enemies. That's great.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that about you. Also, how good you taste.
So yeah. See you all in 2 weeks.
Mhm.